Alright, so last time on the misadventures of Group 1, you all traveled to Mad Harbor after returning home from a journey through the stars. Whenever reaching Mad Harbor, you were hunting down. Actually, no, you went to Ravenmount. Sorry, my brain. You went to Ravenmount, guys. Uh, Learning of a breakout of a prisoner. The junior, he was a pretty chill guy, but but also taking up a contract on a spring of murders that have happened up in Mad Harbor out of the blue, seemingly at the same time, given as this man broke out. Sless was his name. As you will tracked back to Mad Harbor, running into a few more familiar faces, but also finding out that they were the reason Celeste is broken up. You gave chase, figured out Celeste isn't the one doing the killing. It was a creature, a bone claw, or death claw. Um,
It was a death call, definitely.
it was a death claw. You can't say no. Uh,
It has a claw and it caused death.
Damn son, you're not wrong. But after witnessing this creature doing battle for a round, it got the hell out of Dodge, and you all hunted it down too. Found that it was possessing, in a sense, not really possessing, living in coexistence with a small child you have previously helped.
Symbiosis.
There you go. Thank you. I couldn't think of the word.
Earth are helping each other. It's commensuralism.
So, you confronted them in the woods, decided you aren't going to kill the kid. Thank God. Would have been story development. But
I'll admit I was close.
you were close. Everyone was close. But instead, you called up a friend, Boone, who gladly took the kid under his wing. For good or bad, Boone has a kid. He seemed happy about it. But that is where we left off. You all were heading back to the Hunters Guild, receiving your pay and maybe looking for another job. What do you all do?
Well, we're looking for a job.
Wow. Damn, I was not wrong.
I mean, you said it yourself.
Damn. So, whenever it comes to jobs, you all still have the war contracts available.
Nope.
One to kill the noble wizards in Cabus and Tolly. There is also the bank in Ferris. Now there are 2 Hunters Guild bounties going on right now also. Actually, no, there's one more war contract, but it is for the Conclave. There are massive bounties on Conclave ships. If there are abilities to sink them, the Oglen Empire will pay you for doing so. But whenever it comes to the Hunters Guild, there are strange monsters in the woods near the city of Lunder. Creatures resembling hydras, but not all there. They're very different from what the people have seen. So they choose to hire people of expert standards. and a bounty on Celeste Zene, a escaped convict, turn on the run. You all know where he was, but you don't know where he is now. So, what sparks y'all's fancy?
Well, we still are banned from the Sanguine Conclave. No, we're not. We're banned from the Uklan Empire.
Oh.
So, just kidding.
Strange creatures got my attention.
Yeah, me too. I think, we can't be banned from the forest. And also, they're not wizards. So, I'm tempted to go after the strange creatures. What do you think?
I agree.
Where is that city you mentioned the strange creatures are near?
Lunder.
Oh, okay, I see it now.
It
Up in
sparked,
Istrigo.
it sparked your fancy
Lunder.
twice, Everett. Read your stuff. Where is a family member of yours?
Hey, Junior, you remember Lunder? That was where that dragon was, and that's where Freya went, and she lost her legs and an arm or something.
Oh yeah.
And the undead were there.
I'm glad we weren't there when it happened.
That would have sucked real bad.
So, are y'all deciding to take the Lunder contract?
I think we are, yeah.
Alright.
Yes.
So, since they are considered Hydra, upon discovery on what exactly they are, the Hunters Guild will pay more or less, depending. But the base price right now is 5,000 gold pieces. If they prove to be difficult creatures, then they will increase the pay.
You know, usually when that's the subtext, they do tend to be more difficult. Price does again tend to go up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we thought the serial killer was a person until it was a Deathclaw. So,
I'm just glad I
I'm
notified
gonna
them so
say
they
I
can
agree.
increase the reward.
Yeah, thanks. That was good. But this time, Boone probably can't adopt several Hydras, so we have to come up with a good battle plan.
You know, look at my pets and look at my child.
God,
These are my children. This one is an elf Deathclaw. This one is, I don't know what it is, but it's a lizard.
Yeah, we're turning Boone into the menagerie player.
Hell yeah. Look at my creatures, they're so amazing. Look at my son. Shit.
You know, I was gonna quote the "Look at My Horse" song until you said "Look at My Son," and it would have just been all kinds of fucking awkward.
Don't talk to me or my son or my dragon or my dragon or my dragon again.
Yeah. Walks away. As he polymorphs into a dragon, flies away.
The rest of the dragons are following him, and he's just got the kid in his claw. Like,
Yep. Really
Oh my
question, like, the fuck? What would you do?
all right. So, big man, tell us about this Hydra.
So, what you talking about? Alright, hold up. Who's the big man? Wait a minute.
You.
Whoever we're talking to at the Hunters Guild.
Oh, well, I told you. They don't know much. Lunder hasn't said or sent too much. They just said that they had a problem with some Hydra-looking things.
Well, do they have a Hunters Guild there we can talk to?
Yes, they have a well, actually, No, they do not. Sorry. It got burnt down.
Poopy. Okay.
They haven't rebuilt yet.
My brother's there. He might know something.
That's pretty cool. We should talk to your brother. Alright. Well, let's see. What's the fastest way to get there? Should we sail or should we go by...
Teleportation. But
Oh,
also,
Say I could get us to Hostland.
That sounds expensive.
but also
Oh,
there's
that's right.
others
You have
don't.
access to all that stuff.
Hossland will take you all a lot longer if you go.
Yeah, that's pretty far north.
You could go by boat, which will take you 10 days if you pick like a fast boat. Or ship, sorry.
Yeah, I think we can probably find a good boat.
Yeah, it seems like it'd be more efficient in this case.
Alright, let's go.
Alright. So, as you hunt down a ship, it's fairly easy to do. And for your horses and you, we'll say 10 days. 50 gold
Oh, yeah.
pieces.
I got a new spell, so I have my own horse now.
Oh yeah, you took Phantom Steed. That's good. Remember, it only lasts you an hour.
Unless I burn a spell slot, yeah.
Yeah.
But I can cast it as a ritual, so just take a 10-minute break every hour.
Yeah.
Ooh, mass combat. Interesting.
Don't worry about that. Just adding that for y'all whenever it comes up, if it does.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry. It won't come up ever.
Wait, Rin, why can I see players group 2?
Can you? Can you see in players group too?
I'm kidding.
Oh shit. Yes. How could you?
Done this.
Yeah, I'm testing you.
You can't test me. I'm in a state. Oh shit, where's my dice? There. Alright, who wants to roll a 100-sided dice?
I like how they haven't, like, they've done, like, wait, what, once throughout the entire campaign?
Well, I always do it faster than you. Hey, that's pretty good.
Hey! Okay, why do I get this weird little thing? Wait, I think my roll 20 broke.
Hmm?
My chat box isn't where it's meant to be. I was wondering why the text was a little bit lower than
Oh. Zoinks.
Ever had that moment where there's a hair on your screen and it looks eerily close to a crack?
Oh, yeah.
Look at the chat boxes. I think the newer version of the script might fix this.
I like how
I'm so confused by what's going on. Not
Hmm.
his roll. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Indeed.
What the fuck is going on?
What the fuck, indeed.
There's all kinds of weird fucking shit there.
But also, do you all make your thought known that you're hunting down these Hydra on the ship?
Yeah, I think we make it down to the Hunter's Guild, yeah.
Ah, Titi's good.
He's very good.
So that means our friend, have you found a name yet? Al?
Yep.
It's like Jim the Genasi.
Yep.
Yep.
So, Al, you've been hunting down some strange creatures yourself. Whenever hearing about this group of adventurers doing the same. You hitch a ride on the ship before they leave, scoping them out. Figuring out the Dragonborn, possibly the leader. You have an elf. You don't know the affiliation, but they're there.
They exist.
Just chilling.
Yeah, they're just chilling.
Do they even notice me?
They do. Hugging up to the dragon. And then you have the human man reading almost all the time.
We're like frantically opening doors for him so he doesn't.
Like occasionally we nudge Everett just to the side so he walks past the pole instead of into it.
But yeah, you witness as this goes on.
Is he blind? I'm so confused.
Just reading.
But you watch and stare. What do you do?
Just gonna wait forever, wait for him to kill the Hydra and take the bounty.
Well, they officially took the bounty, so you killed them. Or they killed them, they still get the money. You can't claim it.
What if I officially take the bounty as well, though?
You can't. All hunters guilds share a strange little book. This book, more or less, once it's marked out, every book is marked out in the hunters guild. It's so no miscommunication can happen.
That'd be so useful in this world. Oh wait, you have that, you know.
Called the internet.
Yeah,
It's
it exists.
it's literally-
Doesn't mean they communicate properly. It's fine.
Yet North Korea still has it.
You just love the government.
I know Captain's looking at their screen at me. Hi. I make comments.
So, I'm gonna call you Hal from now on. Not Hal.
Why?
Jordan?
No,
How dare you?
you're Hal now. But yeah, what do you do? I'm making an in for you, man.
I
Gotta
have
take
no
it.
idea.
Hey, who are you looking at? I'm talking to you.
What?
You're staring. It's kind of creepy.
I'm sorry, but these eyes, I can't. They're not alive, so it's my fault.
Your eyes aren't alive.
As
Oh no.
you catch him in the act, you could tell
Ooh.
he's not human. He's a warforged. A strange looking warforged.
What are you talking about?
Does this one also look like a personal doll that should be burned in the hell?
No.
Oh my god,
Yes.
not all of you look that way.
Actually,
Okay.
thinking about it, kinda.
That's racist.
Actually, debatable.
It's literally racist.
Yeah, true.
We generally all look extremely different.
I mean, can you really be racist towards a robot?
You can when one can kill you.
That's just called rude.
So it's being racist.
But robots don't have feelings, so shut up.
I think Warforged do have feelings, do they not?
I'm making a joke about robots in before Skynet.
So a bit. It's too soon.
So yeah, technically, compared to Quill, yeah,
Well,
Is there a picture?
Yeah, it's in
Yeah.
character reference.
Oh god, another one.
Oh,
He
it's a
does have to,
synth.
like, well, yeah.
Meat Man Part 2.
Well, at least you don't have a porcelain face that moves very awkwardly.
Yeah, no, it's extremely realistic.
Oh my god, yeah, your eyes aren't real. I'm so sorry. That was very insensitive of me.
I pat Campbell's back.
Oh my, Junior, am I racist?
No.
Well, everyone's racist, you know?
Oh, that makes me feel better. Okay. Listen,
mean,
if you
we-
want in on the contract, you just gotta say something. You don't have to stare like a creepy man.
It's kind of my thing. But also,
Well,
I rolled a 27 to just physically investigate this Warforged.
Oh god.
He touches your
No.
ass.
Like, bitch
Surprisingly,
slap
feels
him.
good. You don't understand why. How are you feeling? You don't get it, but it's there.
Emotion.
Emotion. The ass grab. You don't get it. But through the investigation, you do find this is probably a newer Warforged, someone that a Warforged that's been that has taken part in some. I'm trying to think of the words. Fuck, man. Not surgeries, but augments that might make it look more human.
I'm
Fascinating.
actually kind of an old model, so
Compared.
yeah, there are newer ones.
yeah, so, if you want in, just to say something. I mean, you don't just have to stand there.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, it sounds like fun.
Alright, have you hunted things before? Are you good at fighting and
Never.
stuff, or you just, noob?
I practiced a lot.
Practiced? Like, on
Yep.
other creatures?
Not yet. This will be fun.
That'll do. More people, the better. Come on.
I was about to say more meat bags, but then I thought, oh wait,
Bags of bolts, question mark?
yeah, bag of bolts.
So, Evero. I just called you the wrong name. So, yeah, that was awkward. Everett. Brothers in London, right?
Yes.
I heard
He
about
was
London.
working as a mercenary. They called him in after the dragon attack.
Yeah, I hear there was the dragon, the undead. How's he doing? Is he still up and going?
The DM will have to fill in the blank there.
Yes, last time you
Yep.
probably spoke to him is up to you, but he's still up and going. Him and his company has been there for a while now. Since a good portion of the town's defenses were destroyed, they brought in outside help, and that was your brother's company.
Yeah, he's been there for a while. He seems to be doing fine. It's been a little while since I spoke to him, but
Oh,
Probably.
well, that's good. We're going to go to London, but oh man, some stuff might happen there, so.
So, T800. I mean Al. What do you do for a living?
Nothing.
You just like hang out.
I've been training a lot.
What kind of things can you do?
I can shoot things. Really, really stealthy. Yeah, that's fine.
You shoot things. Okay, I think we can work with that. Well, my name's Capta. I'm the former leader of Troop of Talons. These are my buddies. This is Junior. This is
Hello.
Everett.
I'm Al.
That's nice. Al. Okay. So, you from here? You from this part of the world, or you been traveling?
Well, it's made an elder spell.
Let's see. You just a traveling man, or you on a mission for someone?
Well, they let me go. I've just been doing shit since then. So,
Interesting. I had a Warforged friend once. She traveled with us until she had to go somewhere. She actually she lost her memory. She didn't know who made her or what she was doing. So interesting to
happens
know
more than
someone
you think.
who's
It's kind of weird how often that happens to my character.
gotcha.
So it's really shit magicians making them. You know, maybe like the interns doing the logic processing. That does that.
Yeah, screwed her up real bad, I guess. She looked kind of creepy too. She looked like one of those dolls made of porcelain.
Oh yeah, we've been past that now.
Pretty friendly though.
It's been a while since anyone's done that. Last time.
Must be real old then.
That really depends. Al's, you knowing, a lot of people still use porcelain for their Warforged. It really is personal preference. Normally porcelain are for family guardians that want to look nice, so noble families. They want them to look nice, but also study hard. But also,
Oh, I see.
they have. You could consider older models of, like, say pleasure bots, but pleasure bots.
What?
Oh yeah, they have those in dwarven cities.
It's great that
Oh,
you read those.
Thank you, Ren. You just painted a very weird picture of Al for me.
You're welcome. Did I mean to do it? Maybe.
Nope.
You probably did.
But they exist. That's the thing. Like, everyone knows they exist. Do they go to it?
So is it like the real world then? Where everyone knows sex dolls exist. No one talks about it.
Only to dwarves, because dwarves take pride in their work.
Sure.
Yeah. It's like hyper realistic, my man. Gotta get that shit right.
HD.
Yeah. But yeah, people still do use porcelain whenever making Warforged. It's just personal preference.
Well, all right, I guess so. We should go find. Anything we want to grab on our way out? I know we didn't have to really fight much in our last contract, so we probably don't need like health potions or anything. You got all the supplies you need.
Yeah. Got some nice ointment. Give you a massage.
Use ointment. That was for skin.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh, okay. If you want to buy some ointment, I'm sure we have.
No, I
time
have
for
some.
that. Oh,
Just
you
saying.
got some. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's real good stuff.
That's kind of weird. Okay, let's go down to the docks.
And then you set off. Got some nice ointment.
Oh, if you, that's a thing.
You know, sex bots, you know.
Yeah, no, I'm just painting a weird picture of my character. Oh, can't wait to use my own
I think they would have gone for a better physical visual design.
Yeah, it's
I don't
real
know,
where
man.
it matters.
Don't ever say that again.
None of you probably heard this bit before. But the guy's like, I woke up this morning and my dick was missing. It's detachable.
Yeah. Warforged.
basically Al.
That'd be useful.
Thinking, yeah.
Yeah, they call me Smooth Skin, but for different reasons.
All right, let's go.
As you set off.
I feel like I just need to share that article with you guys based on the conversation.
But as it takes 10 days, and all.
What the
Right.
fuck?
Right.
Why are his hands like that?
Because he's going for packaging. You have to pack him up and put him in a crate.
Oh. Okay. I thought those were just his hands.
Some fucked up hands.
Yeah.
They have to cover his hands or else he grabs the closest thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, they used unstoppable in the title, so.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. That's kind of a strange choice of word.
Like, insufferable in what way? And then you think, okay,
It
makes
never
sense.
ends.
But still. What does it? Of course it never ends. The dildo never ends. Like, what? What do you mean?
Rin,
Yep.
can I scribe a spell scroll, a second level spell scroll during the trip?
Yes. Which
How much is that gonna cost me? I wanted to make a scroll of knock.
Alright. Let me grab my book.
Should have bought a bunch of keys.
Now, do you have the required items needed for scribing? Don't you need magical inks?
Knowing the time that I had, I would have picked that up.
Well, it will allow it because it makes sense. Let me find my thing. Oh, there it is. A second level spell scroll.
Yes.
So it will cost you 250 gold pieces. Let me double check.
Oh, do you use the crafting rules from the Dungeon Master's Guide and Zenithor's?
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, cool. Now I've got 2 of those prepared. Because as far as I'm aware, we don't have people who can pick locks.
No.
Heals Forgotten Man.
Oh, I just don't know that yet.
Oh yeah, you do, huh? I just was thinking, fight a ranger now.
Aaron.
What? Oh yeah. Yeah. He doesn't? No. It's one of those hidden talents, you know? But
It is indeed a hidden.
I've got many hidden talents.
as you all have set off, you do end up stopping by High Sight Port, dropping off some cargo there, but only staying there for maybe 5 hours, and then setting off once again. You all knowing High Sight Port having one very massive lighthouse, and it being a holding area for airships of the Conclave. But is there anything you all would like to do there? Pick up supplies, things like that.
I think we're good. We got all of our potions and our ointment.
Alright. As you set off once again, finally reaching Lunder. As you slowly make your way towards this town, the town doesn't look so bad. It being maybe about 3 to 4 months since the dragon attacked, a good portion of the ports and buildings have been repaired, rebuilt. As making your way back here, and you all can see very close to port being one man of war, flying conclave colors. Just keeping an eye on the port. As you dock, the city is yours. What would you all like to do?
How does the city look? Is it like still like fucked up, or
It
have they
is.
fixed it?
It looks okay. A good. You would say maybe 1/5 of the town is still destroyed. Just looking through the rubble as you were passing by. But compared to what you've heard about it and what Demios has said, way back when, it looks in a lot better shape than it was. Most of the houses here are new, so you would suspect they've finally finished construction on most things. But also, you do see a lot of civilians walking the streets, and a lot of guards also. But each of the guards wearing very different armor from what you've seen from the city guards in most towns here. Most of them are wearing hodgepodge armor. Some wearing plate, some wearing studded, some wearing leather, chainmail. But each and one of them have one very common symbol. Either on their shoulder or on their chest or on their back on a cloak. A fairly large hammer built into the side with 2 lightning bolts coming from each end. Everett and Kabda, you would have heard of these people too. These are the Chaos Hammers, a very large mercenary group.
Hmm.
What do you all want to do there?
I'll just approach one of the Chaos Hammers.
Okay. And Kabda, what'd you say?
Oh, I was gonna say something if no one else said anything, but you were.
Okay. So, as you approach the men, there are a multitude walking the streets. You would approach a duo, one being in plate mail and the other in chain. And you all would see most of these people, there aren't one just race. There are a multitude of races. You see humans, elves, dwarves, halflings, tieflings. Just anyone that would want to join, you would suspect, can join. As you walk up to these two, one being a tiefling and one being a human, what do you say?
I say, excuse me. I need to speak with your leader immediately.
And they look at you, and who are you?
We're here from the Hunters Guild to deal with the strange hydras in the area.
Okay, I get you now. And they turn. Just follow us, and we'll take you to them. As they keep you all with them. Walking through town, you can see they take you to one of the newer parts of town, something fairly large. Walking past a large barracks, also. But walking into what you would suspect a townhouse. Taking you into an office, and Everett, you see someone very familiar, your brother, sitting at a table, writing up some paperwork. As he looks up and just a sly grin crosses his face. You all are dismissed. As he gets up. He's a lot bigger than you've seen before, Everett. He's got bigger. So, what brings you to this little slice of heaven?
It's good to see you too, Marcus.
Grins. And he looks at everyone else. You have friends.
You got out there.
Oh, you have friends, brother. Surprising.
Companions. We've been working with the Hunters Guild.
Oh, so I'm guessing you're the ones that took the contract on the Hydra?
So,
Indeed.
out of character, is this Marcus, the Legionnaire?
What?
I was typing that. It's an inside joke.
Oh,
I am Marcus, Legionnaire.
he was a legionnaire. As that might help you in your joke. He was a legionnaire.
Hi.
Is he also a douche?
Depends.
He seems very rude to Everett right now, so I'll say yes.
It's called tough love. But yes, very rude. As he walks up to Everett. Well, then that's good to know. And he just walks over and just picks up Everett in a bear hug. Just like, you all can see the stature difference and the difference in build. You might suspect Everett got the brain whenever Marcus got the brawn. But he lifts up Everett off the ground and just puts him back down. It's a pleasure to see you, brother. So, these Hydra are coming from the Darkwood Forest, and they're really starting to become a pain.
Sounds like a pleasant place.
It is, surprisingly. Well, it was, till a few nights ago. Well, nights, weeks. But it beats dragons, so I'll take it. But instead, we've dealt with Hydra before. Everyone has, right? As he looks to everyone in the room. Y'all fought a Hydra before. No?
I mean, I don't have a problem with dragons, so.
Well, Hydra aren't really dragons.
Oh, well, what's the difference?
Well, most dragons don't have 5 to 7 heads.
Do they like fall over? That seems like a lot.
No, he thinks.
There's a lot of neck involved.
Yes.
But that's still a lot of like weight. With that much neck and head, don't it just like fall over?
No, their body's fairly massive as just looks around.
Oh, so they're fat.
Kinda. As he waves his hands a little bit, and in his hands he casts prestidigitation to create a small little Hydra. Just like they look like this. Just giving y'all a visual representation of a Hydra.
So, what do we need to know about fighting a Hydra?
Well, a few things. They're a pain in the ass to kill. You'll need to cut off the heads, but if you cut off the heads a little bit, well, too slow, heads will come back. Cut off one head, 2 grows back. Yeah. It's a pain in the ass, really. But these
What if
Hydra...
we make infinite heads and then it just falls over?
If only it was that simple. Now, these things are very different from Hydras we fought. Because I've never fought a Hydra that he thinks that can breathe ice. He just stares. It's strange, to say the least.
Can I roll nature on that and see if I can think of anything?
Yeah, go ahead. In your time, you've never heard of a Hydra that has breathed ice as a breath weapon. It's unheard of. It's just strange.
Oh shit, Burbank.
That is very strange.
Yeah. I wonder if we could go to some library or something and look it up. I know you helped us out with that bone claw real well when you did that library.
I don't know what still survived here in the city.
That's a good point.
A bone claw?
Our last contract, a failed lich was terrorizing that harbor.
Oh. Good job.
So,
Witches.
older or younger brother?
Younger. From what I remember. I think it's younger.
Yeah, I'm the oldest of the 3 siblings, and our sister's the youngest.
I see. Pretty successful, huh?
Yes. I used to be a legionnaire in the Oakland Empire, but we had our differences. So I went away, and I made a company. It turns out
Good call.
I'm a good businessman. And him wearing the wearing a full plate set, and in red, having that symbol of the hammer, and also you could see behind him, leaning against the wall, is a great hammer. Most people don't use these. It's mainly dwarves that do. But they are a different sight to see whenever it comes to weapons. But we're useful. And I've heard of you too. Kabda, yes?
That's me.
You used to command the group, the Troop of Talents?
Yep. The former.
Yes, I am sorry for your loss there.
Yeah, it happened.
Yes.
Hopefully your group will fare better than mine did.
He nods.
I'm back, and I'm happy.
That's good.
You guys ever received a construction notice that makes you happy?
No.
Think you've noticed where you live?
Fiber is getting installed.
Ah, that is good.
The city's been tearing up the street up and down through my street for like weeks, and like they didn't tell anybody they were gonna be doing this.
Oh, jeez. Apparently they follow protocol here in Africa. Don't know where the hell you live.
San Francisco.
I'm so happy. This was said to only happen at the end of the year, but it's happening now.
That's good though. Getting the super internet.
That means I'm gonna start streaming.
Ooh, that's good. But
Sorry for interrupting.
Now I can say my friend in Africa has better internet than me.
Oh, yeah.
Too bad nobody's in Korea. They have the best internet.
God, speaking of, someone I know, he moved to. I'm sorry. I'm very illiterate when it comes to this shit. He moved to an Eastern country, and he needed to upgrade his PC because his PC was too slow for the internet.
You might mean ignorant instead of illiterate?
Yes.
Life jerk.
Illiterate means you
that
can't
was
read or write.
that was like a double-sided joke, Keb.
Oh.
I come from Africa. What do you expect?
I don't know.
Racism. Jesus.
I don't know what to expect either. I mean, the rains are blessed down there, so anything could happen.
Yeah, I mean, have you seen the church? Whew.
It's gonna take some time to do the things that I
God, you guys are gonna make me put Toto Africa in the bot.
no.
Anyway.
But if you wanted to know, if you didn't know yet, saying this to Chapter, in he thinks Ironwater, they held a small gathering for your group whenever they found out. If they hold a nice hate for slavery, so doing what you did, they wanted to do something, but they could not find you, so they held the vigil without you. And they have a monument there if you want. It's not massive, but it's notable.
Oh,
If you ever
I
want
didn't
to
know
go.
about that.
Yes.
Well, that's very thoughtful. I'll be sure to visit it. Thank you for letting me.
Don't worry. But back to the fun stuff. Yes, these Hydra breathe ice. It is
But
strange.
ice are solid objects. How do you breathe them?
Well, cold. All right. I don't
Because
know.
I mean, like we breathe air.
It breathes freezing air that crystallizes as it comes into contact with objects.
Thank you.
Thank you, Everett.
It's easier to just say it breathes ice.
Yes. It makes it real cold. All right.
Well, luckily, I'm pretty resilient against being frozen in cold stuff and things like that. So we can factor that into our plan.
That's pretty good. I don't have anything, any spells particularly good against cold.
I look at my clothing. Neither do I.
You may want to stock up a bit. What about you, Biley? You got anything for that? Guess not.
What? Mine's ow. I'm confused.
All right, Jimmy.
Do I know of any creatures that can just breathe ice, breathe cold damage?
A few creatures can. The most notable, being white dragons. A few other creatures out there.
Like Dragonborn.
White dragonborn, yeah. White half dragons. And some other creatures that I can't say because I don't know. There'd be a lot of creatures out there, you know. Silver dragons.
Yeah, but they're good guys.
They are good guys. Or
Are white
they?
dragons good with illusions?
They're dumb.
Okay, I forgot which ones white were. Which tier?
Kabda can say that. Like, no, white dragons,
They're
they'd be
the-
dumb.
I met this white
They're
dragon
the nearly
once,
feral.
and I told him his shoelaces were untied, and he looked down at his feet. It was He also fell for the eye cup joke, which was pretty funny.
But yeah.
That bad, huh?
But yeah. Cobden. And Everett, you know a little bit where like white dragons, they don't take the bright side of most dragons. They are more primal in nature, but it's not unheard of that they might know a little bit of illusion.
I also remember that white dragons are pretty small. But that would definitely be a bit of a stretch.
Yeah. It may do us some good to investigate. Like go scouting and then make a plan.
Brother, do you happen to have any scales or pieces of these creatures left over, or anything like that?
Well, we had a head until
Had?
they froze the person carrying the head while people were running away from it. Whenever we found out it breathes ice. That we were not expecting that. We've killed normal Hydra before, but ice Hydra? Like, come on. Haven't heard of this shit.
It was pretty spooky.
Ooh, so it's an ice drop.
Okay, so could you tell me where the head landed at least? It's probably still there.
Yeah, it's still there. It's still in the forest.
With that, I could. I have a spell to locate creatures.
Yeah, and I have this. I can do some inquiring about a creature if I know what the creature is. And also, let me see. Yeah, it just takes me like 10 minutes to figure it out. So if we see it, I can do some scouting and figure out some things like how strong it is and how healthy it is, and, you know, how dexterous and things.
And are there just one of these, or did you say there are multiple?
We've only seen one. I hope there's no more, but there could be more.
Okay, good.
Oh, sorry, 1 minute, not 10 minutes.
But as
Are there any libraries still standing after all the?
he shakes his head now. No, most of the town, I think 9/10 of it was burnt down. They were able to build up a little bit before we got here, and well, yeah,
That's unfortunate.
very.
We'll have to make do with what we've got.
Yeah. Well, do we want to make a plan to go out into the woods and look for it?
What time of day is it?
Right now, it would be late noon, so reaching maybe 1 o'clock.
We've already lost a lot of daylight. We might want to wait until morning to pick up the search.
Yeah, good call. Well, you know any good taverns around here, mister?
Yes, once you leave the building, right in front of you, we made sure to build the tavern fairly close to the barracks. People need
Good
to
call.
drink. Yes. But so I'm guessing you all head to the tavern then.
Yeah, let's go.
It was good seeing you, brother.
Likewise. Come by any time. We're always here. At least till he thinks. I think 10 more days. Not even 10 more. 8 more days. Then we're free to leave. That's when our contract ends. We'll probably be joining up with Estrago in their little war.
Sounds profitable.
Very. All these contracts out there for big groups.
Remind me again, is this Strago with the Conclave or is this Strago against the Conclave?
They are with the Conclave.
Okay, cool.
They want us to put some hurt on a few outer lying towns, so we'll gladly do so. And
Just be careful out there.
oh, I will. It's what I do best. As he takes a seat back down and starts doing more paperwork. Cause never seen him do paperwork, but it seems like his position actually makes him do it. So, as you all make your way to the tavern, it's fairly nice. It's 2 stories, having a multitude of people inside, but also being very roomy, having enough space to fit maybe 100 people.
What's the weather like and the temperature?
Cold. Once you reach this part of Astrago, it does start getting cold, due to, well, it being so north. At this point, it's maybe 60 degrees mid-afternoon. At night, you're suspecting it'll probably get into the 30s, 40s, maybe even lower. The weather, though, it's clear at the moment. So no snow just yet.
Hey, so I don't know if this would help us fight the thing with the cold, but I got some cold weather gear from like
Ooh.
a year and a half ago.
You've just
It's
been
just been
carrying
sitting
that
in
the whole
our.
time?
Well, it's in our bag of holding, so sort of, but not.
You have a bag of holding?
I do.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's where we keep.
I've been
the
considering
stuff.
getting one of those.
But you can put some stuff in ours.
I'm good for now. I've been keeping light since I don't have one, but I'll keep it in mind in the future.
It might have seemed strange that everyone's. Actually, wait, no. Cavdo's not wearing his backpack. One of his backpacks in the back holding. neither Cavdo or Junior are wearing the backpacks.
Well, I would say I probably have my backpack, and it's just got like the, like my gold and like extra
Oh yeah,
ammo.
yeah.
And stuff.
It's not as plump as it normally would be.
Yeah,
Junior's just not wearing a
the
backpack
essential.
at all. Is Cavdo's armor magical by any means?
No,
Hmm.
I'm still wearing Nick Fury's fancy armor. Or is it Roth?
It's Rothfarfer.
It was Roth. Yeah, it was Roth.
Yeah, it's very ornate. It's beautiful.
It is the same stats as my armor, but fancy.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's just normal plate?
Yeah.
Are there any smithies close by?
There are a few smithies due to the rebuilding. There's a few people around.
Okay, I'll DM you what I want to get.
All right. While that's happening, what do you all? Whenever you enter the tavern, what do you all do? Drinks wise, if you want them.
Well, let's see. I think I'll go. Oh, what time is it?
It's about 1 o'clock in the evening.
I might talk to the barkeep.
All right. Everett.
I'm just gonna order some, a decent lunch, and like, I'm gonna study my cube, which is currently in glove form.
All right, and Al.
I'm just gonna be watching the group just to see what's going on.
Do they serve his kind here?
How dare you?
They do serve his kind here.
How dare you?
I had to make the Star Wars joke.
He doesn't like you either.
And there's an old guy here, two other Warforged, a younger guy, cart out back, got one hairy dude. That's a bugbear. And there's a bugbear. Just another human, just talking in the corner. Sure, it's.
We're talking to a lizard folk.
Yep. See now, what would Chewie be? A lizard folk, or would he be a bugbear?
Oh, I was thinking a burrito.
Oh fuck.
Chewie would be a bugbear for sure.
Or would he be a hobgoblin?
Bugbear's a barrier.
Kebda, how much gold do you have? You can just DM it to me if you don't want to say it alone.
Whoa, what the heck? Oh yeah, we have a lot of platinum. I have 120 platinum, 20 silver, 80.
I'm looking at the menu for this inn, and I actually want some of this. Looks pretty good.
I am.
Okay.
And for the people, for Everett, you have a choice in what you would like. You have roasted lamb and leek, and a glass of gin. Comes with boiled eggs and turnip, and a tankard of beer. Steamed pheasant and clove, and almond bread with a glass of gin. Steamed.
What?
What?
That's good.
What?
Damn.
Steamed
Oh,
goose and nutmeg and curd cheese, glass cider, a roasted wyvern and dried fig, a glass of wine, and a steamed duck and a raspberry tart, and a glass of
Does
whiskey.
does wyvern taste like chicken?
I don't know. Does it taste like chicken?
Just like wyvern.
Probably tastes like alligator.
Yeah, alligators taste like chicken.
No, they don't. They're like fish chicken. They're weird.
Chicken of the sea.
Fishing.
That's tuna.
So, dragons taste like tuna.
Yes.
Yes.
Ren, did you read it down?
Let me look. Okay. Okay.
Making good use of that document you sent.
Yeah.
I'll
So yeah, I'm
spoil
gonna
it
go
up.
for the pheasant.
Alright. So you're going for the steamed pheasant. See, that's what I was looking at. Like, I really want that in real life. It'll only cost you 3 silver pieces.
Oh, the thing I posted only cost 3 silver? Okay.
No, the steamed pheasant, clove, and almond bread. And a glass of gin. It costs 3 silver pieces.
Yeah, that's fine.
And for you, Junya, they don't have that material. This isn't a major city, so they would not have such materials here.
Sad. I'll do the same thing then when we get to a major city.
There you go. That's where you would want to look. Maybe Sirius. Maybe you should go to Sirius.
I feel like that's a joke that I'm just not getting because I'm too tired.
Yep.
Well, I mean, aren't my parents in like a major city inside Astrago?
They're in Hossland. Yes.
I still have to pay them a visit someday. They don't know I'm alive.
Yup.
Hi, I'm alive, and this is my boyfriend, a giant dragon.
Also, you were a very different person when you left. Whenever you found that out.
Yeah, I'm scared I'm gonna get slapped when I get back.
Yeah, you were. Consider you've done a 180 compared. You were a ass.
Hey, Dad, Mom, I'm back. I discovered religion. I'm a better person now.
I found God.
Jesus Christ, saved my
Oh
soul.
gosh.
Well, technically, you did find religion. You met religion
No.
face to face. 2 times.
No, wait, don't. What do you mean 2 times? Like it was like 3 times.
Is it 3 times?
The one time we did the ritual with the corpse.
Well, you've met Legion like up close, like in person. You've met Torog technically in person.
Also met that fire person.
He's not a god though.
What isn't a god in your world?
Touche.
I still want that session where we walk past this like ramshack rural little hamlet where they are praying to a rock.
Hey man, That rock?
I had a session in one of my campaigns where they thought one of the party members was a god. Because he was a golden king.
Hey.
And then they, like, worshipped him and stuff.
Oh, God.
I had a single campaign where my character actually ascended to becoming a god. That's because I tricked my deity into. Anyway, never mind.
Tricking gods. It's hard as fuck to do.
Here, rolled a net 20. That DM was like, fuck you. Not my fault they rolled critical successes on skills.
But as you return from your venture, Junia.
Disappointed.
But then you have that wonderful menu confronting you. But before that happens, Kabda. As you make your way towards the patron, the innkeeper, he's elven, male. As he finishes making a drink for someone, he looks to you. Hello, how can I assist?
Hey, sir, my name's Cabda. Nice to meet you.
Linting.
So,
Pleasure.
I had a companion who went to this town actually, and I was wondering if I could ask some questions. I know a long time ago a dragon attacked and hordes of the undead descended upon the town or something.
Yeah, they were not the town's best moments. I was there for both. But what do you want to know?
So how did that pan out? Like, who saved you and stuff?
I saved myself. I used to work in the armies of the Shimmering Vale, so I have experience doing such things. Surviving being one of them. I was able to get a few people, and also we have a thing underground I built many years ago. Whenever I was younger, whenever I finished my duty, I made a small escape tunnel out of town, just in case.
So it really was you.
Yes. I planned things out. I didn't know that they would actually need to use it, but happy for it. But yeah, what do you need to know? Or what to know about?
I was just curious, like how people made it out, and how they lived. But you know,
well, you had me.
I guess I didn't.
The armies that marched in against the horde of the undead kept them busy long enough. They failed terribly, but that's why the Chaos Hammers are here. Some of my best patrons, so I'm not fighting it.
Oh, that's good to know. I was just curious. I thought that would be the India.
Yeah, surprisingly, we're resilient. But also, just think far ahead. Makes sense. Just gotta watch out. I was not expecting a dragon. No, that was new.
Yeah, flew over a town I was in. That was pretty freaky, but it didn't stop. It was going towards you, so
yeah.
I just assumed y'all were done.
A lot of us were able to run before the dragon destroyed what was left. The undead already did most of the work. The dragon just destroyed the housing.
Understandable. I heard word that some kind of Dark Lord, maybe God Avatar, was doing some recruiting here. Just a rumor. It seemed kind of preposterous to me. Any truth in that?
What?
Yeah, I know. It's goofy, right? I just thought people were making up stuff because, like, I don't know, what can you possibly come up with after dragon?
I've never heard of that, but if they were, one hell of a recruiting ploy.
Yeah, for real. Well, that's all I got. Can I have the, was it roast goose?
Yes, roast goose with nutmeg and curd cheese with a glass of cider.
Yes, sir.
Alright, they'll have that out to you. And Junior, is there anything that you order?
Can I get the menu again?
Alright, a roasted lamb. Oh, here, I'll just fucking copy and paste it. I think I should be able to, because I'm lazy. Yep.
Are you placing it somewhere?
Wow, there you go. That's goose. Oops. There we go.
I'll take the roasted dragon and dried fig with a glass of wine.
It is wyvern, but they say dragon. It's wyvern. Technically. But yeah.
Is it red? Is it red meat?
It is. But whenever they finish making the food, they take it out to you.
I also ordered the dragon.
All right. Whenever
Just I'm not gonna wait.
go on. What'd you say?
Just assuming I'm not gonna wait a day.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty knowing most Warforged don't eat because why spend the money? But yeah, for all of you,
Flavor.
3 silver except for Gobda, which is 2. They hand you out your food and drinks and leave you all to your own devices.
All right. Also, I'd like to pay for a room, maybe look at, like, what, 2...
Alright, do you want group rooms or singles?
Maybe, like, 2 two-person rooms.
Alright, and that'll cost you 2 gold pieces.
I hand over the 2 gold pieces.
Alright. So, you all can really do what you want right now. I gotta find something, so. You have-
Alright.
So when I eat, I never swallow anything. I chew, spit, another bite, chew, spit.
You've got, like, a vacuum bag inside you that you just fill with all the food, and then you have to dump.
No, I spit it out every time because
Ew.
there's no hole. Yeah, I have to spit it out every time because there's no hole for it to go down.
You have to brush your teeth because, like, otherwise all the food goes back.
Well, I don't. It doesn't really matter too much. Just have really bad breath. It doesn't affect me because I can't smell. So.
Ew, you stinky man.
Alright. We're good. As I delete the one thing I fucking need. God damn So in the meantime, what do you all do?
I'm doing some math and putting as I'm doing the math on this piece of paper, I just put it away.
Alright.
Math, huh?
I'm studying the cube glow.
Okay, you're studying the cube. Roll a d20. Just roll a d20.
And I guess this cap is very close to me. This is what they would see on the paper before I put it away.
Oh, yes. Whenever you study the cube, it's strange. You could feel vibrations coming from within. Just a slight hum. What are you trying to do with the cube, or are you just studying it?
Just like inspecting it, trying to determine if the outside says anything.
Roll a investigation check. You do find inscriptions. In what languages do you speak?
I have comprehend languages anyway.
Okay.
I remembered this time.
But did you cast it though?
I can cast it as a ritual, so it'd take 10 minutes. I figured we are going to be here for a couple hours.
As you cast comprehend languages, the language there slowly turns, your knowledge warps. As those words say, say, all is mine, all will be yours. Say, all will be yours, but all is mine. Welcome me. See me. Think of me. And that's where the writing ends, as it goes across the sides of the cube.
I'm going to just jot that down in my notebook real fast.
Do you say any of those?
I mean, for the moment, I just think it's, writing. So I haven't figured out any purpose to it.
Alright. And also roll a just general intelligence check to see if you can notice the language. Just know it. Yeah, deep speech is the language.
Classic, the language nobody ever takes.
Yep. Unless you're me. I always take fucking deep speech. That one language no one ever takes, because it makes no sense to have it.
I usually always take it, but Draconic made more sense for doing.
But as
You
time
kids and your ability to pick languages.
I wouldn't for the extra Pelnar languages. Like I've got Primordial, Infernal, and Sylvan.
I have Common, Elven, Sylvan, and Draconic. Sylvan was more or less Aren's, I think, first session. I touched something, and my character learned shit.
Yup.
So yeah, needless to say, my character doesn't touch stuff anymore.
Well, you gain knowledge. Why would you not touch them?
Captain, how many times has Junet passed out?
Many times.
Also,
I want to say 5 or 6.
Same thing with Kabda.
But how many times have you woken up with more knowledge than you had before?
Probably every time.
It's pretty good. A little nap for knowledge.
But you learn
Oh yeah,
that
I still have the Celestial book, right? The translation.
Yes.
And Rin, yes, Juna is reading her journal every time she has a chance and free time.
Okay. Each time you learn that you are an asshole. Like, I mean, you're not chaotic evil.
Was I chaotic evil?
I'm making a face. You can't see it. It's suggesting. Possibly.
Oh shit. I think someone resurrecting me saved me from going to hell.
That's relative, you know. What if you liked hell? You know.
Yeah, I wanted to use Alacritus interpretation so I can try to learn Celestial.
Alright. So,
At least the ability to read it.
yeah.
I can teach you.
Using that spell. In time, I think by the end of the day, you will speak very rough Celestial and also be able to read Celestial. It's like learning Latin, but it's book Latin, or learning book German. You speak it real bad. You can read it. Oh, damn, it's hard to speak.
Hang on, I'll be right back. Somebody said that.
Alright.
Guten Morgen.
Alright. So you're reading that book.
I'm back.
Is reading a book. Kabda is eating. Kabda, is there anything that you are doing in your free time after, like, say, eating? Because we're gonna go. This will go on till the next day. So.
Not really. Nah, I'll just probably pack up and get.
Say again. You cut out.
Oh, I'll probably just pack up and get some sleep. Nothing to do.
All right. And Al.
I'm DMing you.
What?
I'm DMing you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He plugs himself into the wall outlet and his eyes light.
Yep.
Hey Alyssa, play Total by Africa.
I didn't quite get that.
I'm making a joke towards Owl.
Okay.
Hey Alyssa,
That's what Alexa says when she doesn't hear you.
Oh, I don't have an Alexa, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, me neither. But
Oh.
that's what Siri says when she doesn't get you, so I presumed.
Hold up, I wonder if this works. Hey
I
Siri.
value my privacy too much to have an Alexa.
I'm here.
Play Toto by Africa.
bless the rains. Okay.
Sorry, I couldn't find Toto in your music.
You said it backwards.
It doesn't matter which way you say it. I don't have the song in my
Toto by Africa.
It doesn't matter which way you say it. Yeah. It doesn't matter which way around you say it. I just don't have it in my iTunes, so I won't play it.
Mm.
Roll sleight of hand.
Who?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Not you.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. I will see what you get. Come bless the rain. Yeah, Africa. Also, I'd hope so.
So, for if anyone but, because I know Rin caught the reference, the thing that I called L, the T800, as a
Yeah.
Terminator reference.
Really?
Yeah. Like,
God, crazy.
yeah. Measure T800 over here.
I also had to capitalize the L because otherwise it looks like my name is AI, which is amusing, but not right.
Well, you're no white and like slightly see-through, so you're fine. Can we get you a wig?
Do what you want.
I know, but like the line that looks like your head was or your face was cut off, it just kind of bothers me.
I just change it so it's not there.
Al leaves for about an hour or two. Comes back. There we go. As simple as that.
There's like money stuffed in his shirt.
What? Crazy.
No. What? No. Alright. So, as the day comes to an end, I'm guessing Copto and Junior, you share a room, and Alan Everett will share a room.
He's a warforged, so I imagine he just kind of stands in the corner all night.
I just
Oh,
stand over.
God.
I just stand over your bed, staring at you.
Everyone's gonna cast Tiny Hut.
Let's first see how like concerned I am. Like, how uncomfortable does this make me?
Like a little sway back and forth.
Notably.
You cast Tiny Hut.
He's just
Yeah.
in a fetal position, like.
You just see Everett get up, walk to a corner, start casting a spell. He just.
I'm putting it over the
Oh
bed.
no, actually, it's going to be creepier because I'm going to be standing on the ceiling at the same time, rocking back
Yes,
and forth.
spider
standing
crawl.
up. No, just do it naturally.
Yeah. Everett, as you're getting ready to finish the spell, you just see as Al just walks up to the wall and starts climbing up the wall, just hanging off the ceiling, looking down at you.
His head just twists upside down.
Yep. Just does the full exorcist deal. You're like, nah,
That ain't right.
nope.
So shall we do the right thing this time and burn it with fire? Last time we let the creepy doll survive a lot longer than we should have.
I look extremely realistic. Okay.
That only makes it creepier.
Like
No.
extremely realistic.
What
Climbs
is it
up
called?
wall.
Warforged like this shouldn't
have
exist.
walk on walls. Okay. It's not uncommon. So what?
You're not making a very good case for yourself. Yeah,
common.
yeah.
I mean, it is common, not uncommon.
Like a lot of people can walk downstairs backwards and with their hands on the floor first, but they don't.
Why
So
would I
you're
do that?
less C-3PO, more Detroit Become Human?
Yes.
No idea what that is.
I was making a horror movie reference since you're doing something from a horror movie and saying.
Yeah,
that
I got your
that's
reference.
common.
I understand your reference, but no. And also, I keep thinking I want to get one of each of those sex dolls and get them to fuck each other, just because it'll be funny. I can't stop thinking.
Ren, can I get a EMP arrow? I need it for my life. Self defense.
What's an EMP?
I mean, since Warforged have progressed to the point they look like humans, I'm guessing.
No, it wouldn't be an EMP. It wouldn't be an EMP though, would it? It would be a spell magic.
Spell magic or an arrow of slaying.
Yeah.
Arrow of slaying.
But spell magic for the effect he wants, it would be to spell magic.
Yeah.
You know, be pretty fun.
Or how about just an arrow of doom?
Arrow of doom.
Just
Can I get a screaming arrow, please?
would that actually turn me off?
What?
What?
I'd hope a screaming arrow would turn you off, but if it turns you on,
No.
I really question it.
No, I mean fucking cancel magic, whatever the fuck that spell is.
No, dispel magic will not turn you off.
Okay, we'll be fine then.
If you dipped yourself in a pool of a pool that would destroy magic, there in a campaign I played in once before, many time ago, there was a pool that destroys any magical object that enters it.
Okay.
And if you took a dip in that pool, yeah, you would die.
If I drank some of it,
You would die. So
no, it's not functioning.
Well, what about an anti-magic field?
It won't kill him. It'll just, I'd say maybe put you under the slow effect, because it makes sense.
Actually, wouldn't we just knock him out and make him fall asleep?
Actually, yeah. There we go. Boom.
Just stop.
The worse, what we think, the worse it gets. Just hope you don't fight a beholder.
He looks at you, just drop down. We're like, what happened to L? He was meant to be our backup.
Wait, what? What's that?
Best way to insta-kill. The party of Warforged comes across a beholder. They die instantly. Just like, well, shit. Easiest TPK.
I mean, beholders are just massively overpowered anyway.
Yeah. Like, if a DM allows you to kill a beholder, they're playing the beholder wrong. So, beholder,
I mean, yeah, that disintegrate eye though.
yeah, you can't. There's no way you realistically can kill a beholder.
I mean, there is. It's just
Kurt,
you need to...
I was
Mhm.
gonna say, Kurt, that means that I was gonna say that means Delbert did everything wrong, and then I was like, wait, no, he actually did everything wrong. Outside of joking.
No, it's just for a beholder fight, you need to be more prepared than it. But if you're more prepared than it, then the GM's playing it wrong.
Yeah.
I love the fact that in the lore for a beholder, they say they're prepared for everything, even a dinosaur teleporting into their lair shooting lasers. That's how paranoid they are.
Mm-hmm. I love beholders. They're still not my favorite monster.
I would say your favorite type of monster, but That would spoil a lot of shit for your campaign, wouldn't it?
What is it? What is my favorite type of monster?
I mean, unless you lied to me before.
What is it? I never lie. I have a lot of favorites, though. Yeah, it is one of them. Like, they are one of my favorites. I have a lot of favorites. But
I don't. Wait, is that how it works?
yes.
This is my favorite. This is my favorite. All of this is my favorite.
yes. Like, it's like having the liked thing on YouTube. Now, this is my favorite video, but also this one. The watch later, shit like that. Those are my favorites.
My favorite one is the mimic, just because it's so versatile. There are so many types of mimics you can do. Like, there's the giant swamp mimic, but you could do like, you can have someone propose to somebody, and the little ring box is a mimic.
The sword and the stone mimic is the best one.
Sword and the stone mimic. Just a regular mimic.
Or the best one.
Mimic.
The magical item mimic.
Yeah, it's just, there's so many choices. It's so fun.
It's got magic on it. You could just make anything a mimic. It's great. A nice tin of soup.
I mean, I think I made a very good impression on Cabda with the mimic I used in my campaign.
The giant ass swamp. I'm not expecting that to be a mimic. Just saying.
Yeah, it was pretty cool, right?
I wasn't expecting it. It came out of the fucking blue. It's like, oh.
I mean, it was like a giant fly trap. To be honest,
it's that fucking alien in Star Wars. It flew down its gullet. We're gonna die.
Yeah, I totally called it. I was like, this is gonna be like that asteroid in Star Wars, and then it was, and I was like, oh, I was joking, but.
God bless the rains down. God damn it, it's stuck in my head.
You're welcome.
I think the Weezer version is honestly better than the OG version.
I mean, you're allowed to be wrong.
Yeah, sometimes, but this time I'm actually right.
We respect other people's opinions here.
Even if they're wrong.
Even if they're wrong. Or they're right. I need to listen to the Weezer version. I haven't.
Should probably
really
leave
good.
them.
It
So
sounds
the best way I can think of to defeat a beholder is you have to use blinding abilities.
No, you just get a monk to like stun lock it.
Yeah.
Totally
Actually, I have the best idea.
There's just a party of monks, and they all try and stun off.
No. Everyone just take a handsful of salt and just throw it at it.
You say that you're a sunglasses vendor, and you come in and you've got a bunch of sunglasses.
Or say you're a dinosaur that shoots lasers.
Oh shit.
That's when you get hit with the death ray.
Yeah.
Say you're its mom.
I am your mother.
Martha?
Let me in, Sonny.
It would still kill you, no matter what, if you're its mother. It's like, yeah, another beholder. Pew.
Wait, do you guys know how beholders are born?
They're not.
The mommy beholder. Just kidding, I don't know.
They are
They're
spawned
like
from
Cubos,
right? Yeah, they're spawned from the dreams of other beholders.
Yeah. That's awesome.
I remember.
So the more paranoid one is, the more shit he spawns, because their dreams basically just make shit.
Yep. But that's
So there are dinosaurs with lasers then.
Basically, yeah, because of beholders. So, like, if a beholder has a nightmare of a near death experience, a death kiss is born.
Would be great to play about.
What is that?
Skita. Or Al.
Al,
You're dying.
Al, your voice modulator is malfunctioning.
Sounds like bad dubstep.
The bad motivator.
Well, it's a kettle, so you know.
Philip, I have the right sound for this.
Wow. Alright, no. So, as the night goes by, we had our chat break. As the night goes by and the new day comes, what do you all do?
I'll wake up. And go downstairs and get some.
Everyone's dead.
Oh no.
Oh,
That's your guy.
zoinks.
Again?
Again. Like, I know, right?
But every time I wake up, everyone's dead. I don't know what happens.
I think like, if everyone would have died, Everett would be the only person alive.
Because of the tiny hat.
Yep.
Can I not just climb in the tiny house?
Nope. He can restrict people.
It's physically impassable to anyone who wasn't inside already when it was cast.
Wait, what? How can you be inside of it? Being...
Yeah, so if
That's
you were
how huts work.
if you were on the roof or on the ceiling when he was connecting it, and it potentially restricts you to that location, you'd be stuck on the ceiling for the whole night.
I'm fine with that.
If you do /stuck in your chat, you can get on.
No.
For some games, it's /suicide.
Oof.
Just to
Sometimes
trigger
it's
the
/GG.
Or /kill. It's
Or /FF.
Alt F4.
/kill all. It's a good one.
Oh yeah, everyone in town
Yeah.
dies.
Alt F4, that's how you get like 5,000 gold pieces, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Go ahead. You first.
Automatic level 20.
Click D and F on your keyboard. That it gives you instant win.
Order
What is that?
dinner.
Do not forget.
Chicken dinner.
No, it's a League reference, and people are actually dumb enough to waste your summary spells.
And after I get my breakfast, I want to look for a place to sell my heavy crossbow because I no longer have a use.
Fairly easy to find a place. Blacksmiths are everywhere. So,
Sure.
as you answer
We could,
down,
for brevity's sake, just say how much would I get for it?
Let me grab my player's handbook. I have all my other handbooks except for my player's handbook.
Understandable.
Alright.
I have mine here if you want me to do it.
Don't worry, I grabbed it.
Mhm.
He will give you 20 gold pieces for it.
Cool, thanks.
Could I sell my 20 hand crossbows?
You don't have 20 hand crossbows.
You said I could have whatever I wanted.
No. Anything your character would have, your character would not need 20 hand crossbows.
You didn't, again, you didn't say need. You said want.
The gods take away your crossbows.
That's weird. I didn't have any in the first place.
Alright, they take away everyone else's crossbows.
I'm good with that. Hopefully. You can shoot at me now.
And they give them to your enemies. You take away all the town guards' crossbows and give the crossbows to the.
I don't have any
Hydra.
enemies.
To the Hydra.
The
It's not
Hydra.
Hydra.
It's
That
not.
works for
It's
me.
got a crossbow in each mouth.
Yeah, it's a
Oh, it's alright. That must mean when I kill the Hydra, I get a bunch of crossbows.
It's an ice crossbow Hydra.
Sweet.
It's powerful. It has
So it
range
launches
and
itself
breath weapons.
and then fires.
Yeah, it fires its breath weapons at a distance farther than it
It,
normally would.
it fires one of its heads that then does the breath weapon when it comes in contact.
Yeah, it can
Makes sense.
self-decapitate. Oh my god! Think about that.
It look. Yeah, it loads its heads into the crossbow, launches it. It's great.
Oh, Jesus. So, yeah. As the day is here. Gobza heads off. I'm pretty sure Junior would join. Everett, you wake up in your bubble. Al, you wake up on the roof. In which you never really fell asleep. You're just there. Centuries rest.
I like sleep for 6 hours. It's weird.
It's like a computer being put in rest mode, more or less. You don't really sleep.
Well, I'm completely aware
It's like
the whole
meditation.
time.
Yeah.
I'm completely aware, which is weird.
Just like
It's great.
sleep with one eye open.
You just kind of cross your legs and twiddle your thumbs for like 8 hours.
I sleep with 2 eyes open, actually.
I didn't say you closed your eyes, but okay.
At what
But he
point
said
does it
on
need to
a-
make a? At what point does it need to make a sanity check with the just like sheer amount of memories he has?
Nah, see, they're programmed. I don't have to do that. Like, out of all the races, Warforged would be the ones that actually don't need to make sanity checks because they're programmed for the shit. Like,
Oh, so you're on like complete mechanical Warforged instead of like the biomechanical?
no,
like,
no,
original?
he's biomechanical.
I'm a synth. We went through this.
Yeah, then he still has a mind that
Yeah,
can be
yeah,
effective.
he will, but there are some that don't need to. Because they are just...
So do I have the memory feat just standard?
Nope.
Love a try.
So yeah, Ren, I'd suggest you call the other mechanical ones just constructs, because if you keep calling everything Warforged, that's fucking racist.
I don't care. Like, sure, I'll be racist against Warforged and constructs, because they're all just robots.
Oh, they look like a damn calculator.
Yeah. Look at that thing. Where's your buttons, boy?
Oh my god! What is this? Captain, what has this session devolved into?
Beep, bop, boop, you understand me?
Alright, so I think we should maybe make a plan to scout out this thingy. This is not Hydra.
We got to start by locating the head in the forest.
Yeah.
I'm really great at scouting, by the way. Just
Oh, really? Okay.
so you know.
So it's Junior, so I think we can take this to our advantage.
I'm better.
You want to have a
Not bad. Humble brag.
stealth off?
But it's not that, it's also the other thing. So. You know.
Stealth and perception. Do. So if you all want to, you can have a stealth off and then a perception off.
My perception's dog shit.
Well, you're scouting. That's you need perception.
What do you mean? But no one can see me.
No one
So
can
it's
see
fine.
you, but you need to see them.
It's fine.
It's fine.
I just take a little time and eventually I'll see what I need to.
It sits right next to you, biting
2
your
weeks
ass.
later. Okay, guys, I found it.
What is this conversation even?
Yes. So you plan to scout out this creature, yeah.
Did you change the map, or did my thing just break?
Yes,
I
to
didn't
both.
change the map.
You just
Okay, then my roll-20 just broke.
probably
Because
usually
it's
does.
blank now.
Zoinks.
Let's refresh.
So, what are y'all's plans on scouting? Just to sneak into the woods, hope we find it, or...
I mean, didn't Marcus tell us where the head was?
He told you the general area. They were too busy bolting it whenever they found out this bitch can breathe ice.
Pussies.
That and I think having what 5 to 6 heads breathing ice at you at one time. It's like, I'm just saying, makes sense.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, you know the general area.
Oh dang, protection from energy is in this edition. I just don't have it.
What?
Yeah, I guess.
Protection from what?
Protection from energy. It just lets you pick like an elemental damage type and gain resistance to it for an hour.
Oh, okay. So, as you make your way through the forest, go ahead and everyone make a stealth check, and also, depending, a perception check.
Fuck me.
Hi guys, I have plate mail, so I have disadvantage. So I get
Yep.
the 4 actually.
Erin, can you DM me the details about that eye thing again?
Which eye?
Actually, I'm gonna use Indomitable, and I'm gonna roll again.
Indomitable. You can't
But
dominate.
The
Are you
I
sure?
mean, I
I
don't know
think
that
I
we're
got
actually
that.
trying to hide from anything,
that
so.
mean I picked the 7?
Yeah, you would just end up getting the 7.
Yeah, okay.
Are you sure you want to choose Indomitable?
You know what? I'm gonna not do that, actually. Yeah,
Yeah, you should just save that. Just take the 4, it's whatever.
Are you
Yeah,
sure?
yeah.
You do not have that because you gained your sanity back.
Oh no, like didn't I gain that when I lost the 2 sanity?
Yes, but also you lost it, or you lost that ability whenever you gained your sanity back.
Oh, I haven't gained that 2 sanity back. If I did, I can add it.
Oh well, do you want your sanity or do you not want sanity?
I'll take my sanity.
Okay, good to know.
Science for bastards.
I'll let you take. You get that pick for you.
I mean, I get 2 uses though, don't I? I mean, it's not important. I'm not gonna use it. But
Yeah, no matter what, you'll get a 7. So
yeah, exactly.
Or you get double advantage.
so
Double.
I mean, I think I need to get I think I need to get racial magic to get pass without trace. That's just like a racial feature
Yeah.
for us.
Might try and get that at some point, maybe. Be useful.
Alright, Captain Al, roll
Just have a
perception.
plus 22 to stealth.
Yep. I need to do a perception as well. So see how bad this is gonna be. Ooh.
You see nothing.
I see my hands.
You do.
So those eyes are painted on.
And they glow. And yes, they're painted.
And Kabda, could you roll a perception check?
Yay.
Kabda with seeing
Jesus.
everything. Alright.
I see all.
Is Junia not here?
Junior is here.
Alright.
Junior rolled in secret.
Yeah.
Because I don't know.
I don't know, my sheet defaulted to it, so I'm just sticking with it.
Okay.
Too lazy.
Yeah, like yeah, they're okay rolls, so I'm not gonna say reroll. So as alright. So as you all go through the forest, slow going. It takes you about 4 hours to reach the point that your brother did point out. And you do find a head. It is rotting, but it is there.
So, could I use Know Your Enemy on this head to figure some stuff out about it?
No, you will need a living creature.
Poopy.
So you can actually see it move, learn what it can do.
Has anyone got animator? So we could then animate the head. Then you just use the knowing.
Should I use investigation or medicine to like look into this thing and see what I can figure out about it?
Well, I would say medicine.
Or nature.
It would be
I don't
nature.
know.
It would be nature. It would be nature.
Okay.
Could I investigate?
You would just be looking it over. So go ahead. Both of you know nothing. Looking through it, it seems to be rotting. It's been out here for a while.
Does it look like a normal Hydra head?
No. It seems that it's slightly shorter, skinnier than most Hydras that you've seen drawn out. It's strange. It has a second row of teeth. It's just really putting you off. But they're more, they're dull. They're not tearing. You're crushing.
So I'm going to do detect magic.
Alright, and you're just casting detect magic. You will only detect magic on your allies. Not on this
Nothing
creature.
weird about that, then. Okay.
Yeah, there is no magical essence coming from the head.
Do I see my allies then?
You see a lot of magic coming from your allies. Yeah, just a lot. A lot. Yep. You see...
Mainly in items.
Yeah. You see Kabda's sword is magical. Junior's bow is magical. Everett's cube is magical.
My glove.
His glove is magical.
My cloak is magical.
Cloak is magical.
My bag is magical.
Yeah.
My necklace.
All my arrows are magical.
What?
My smile is magical.
No, it's no magic on them.
I have a magic wand.
Sure.
Everyone here is giving off magic.
Makes a nice change.
Does this remains work as enough of a familiarity with the creature for locate creature?
Yes. I will say that, because you just need bits of the body. So yes.
Does there be any useful parts on the creature?
Not really. Maybe the teeth. But mostly everything has started decomposition. Alright. With that spell, you will pick up 2 points One to the very east or one to the very west. Fairly close to where you are. Maybe one being 800 feet from you and one being about very edge of the spell, so about 1,000.
So there are more than one of these,
Sounds like fun.
and one of them is 100 feet right over there.
Oh, geez. Do we want to maybe prepare for combat then?
One is 1,000 feet over there, one is 600 feet over there.
Oh, you said 100 and 1,000.
Sorry, 600.
I heard 800 and then the edge. That's
Okay, one is 600 feet over there.
Alright, so maybe do we want to come up with a battle plan here?
is the plan not just to brutally kill it?
Yeah, but what if it brutally kills us in the process?
Be fine.
That's pretty unlikely.
Okay,
Pretty much.
well then let's go at it.
Let's befriend it.
If we start losing, I could go ahead and trap it, and we can recover and retreat.
That's good. Alright, I feel better now, so let's just go then. Do we want to be sneaky and surprise?
Probably the best idea.
Yeah, we can try that.
Alright.
Question: do my swords get sneak attack?
No. So as you all make your way, are you going for the one that is 1,000 feet or 600 feet?
The 600, the closer one.
Alright.
I'm going to keep note of the direction of the one that was farther away, because I'm probably going to move out of range of it.
Yes. Whenever you step closer to this creature, as you will start to hear the creature once you get to a point. I want all of you to re-roll stealth.
Can I have advantage?
No. You do not gain such things.
I don't want it.
No.
No, right. Okay, the 10. The 10.
Oh, shit. See, 2. The 20s. Oh, wait, no, never mind. And Junia, your stealth.
Question: could I make a evocation?
Oh, what?
Evocation.
A vocation.
Yes. Invocation.
Oh, no.
Math.
Another warlock, huh?
I don't know what you mean.
I'm just thinking about multiclassing.
Yeah, it's a different character entirely, it's fine.
Alright. Where did Junia go? Has Junia died?
Rest in peace.
Just realised that 3/4 resistant to poison.
Junia.
Pangu.
Do we have a ping chip?
I'm gonna grab a snack super fast while we wait for Pen.
Alright.
Oh, you know what? That link you posted, Everett, looks kind of like those things in like martial arts studios that you punch.
Yeah,
He just looks very fun.
it does.
Okay, no.
Uses arms as those weird like hand movement things that they use. Those weird posts. It's super effective.
I'm back. Sorry.
Good time.
Alright, we're gonna be going to the place we all know and love because
Africa?
yes.
So I've located the creature and we're sneaking up on it. You need to roll stealth.
Okay, I did.
I've already massively failed.
Actually, you don't want to stealth.
So Rin,
Yes.
I'll ask you this question in DM because this is the effect of this thing I have.
Alright. No. As it still does have range.
Damn it!
But you do not gain disadvantage for shooting faraway targets.
I don't get that anyway.
Yeah, so yeah.
Just imagine running and then you just hear like faint whistling from like 1,000 miles away. Gets hit in the head with an arrow.
So I'll just pass this one, right?
So, alright, let me go ahead. Token layer. Token layer. Oh, what's the range started? Guys, guess what? Going back to Woodland Road. Place you
This
all
place is
know.
not familiar at all.
I know, right? Never been here before.
Actually, I would have changed into my other form, by the way.
Alright. You all just see Algo's stealth.
Combat mode. Engage.
Yeah. So place wherever you all would be in this tree line. You all are lucky due to Al and Junia's high stealth rolls. And it's a very terrible roll,
So I hate to bring this up, but I don't have control of my token.
God damn it.
Control of your what?
Token.
Oh.
Yeah, Rin, just remember the trick I told you.
I don't remember.
Rin, remember the trick I told you.
Yeah, I know. I did that.
Sorry, I was repeating because I think Everett missed
Oh,
it.
there we go. Yeah, I did mishear it. I thought you said Everett. It works now.
Yeah, I've done it. It's just sometimes it doesn't want to fucking work.
Al is secretly a member of the Foot Clan.
Yep.
Sure. It's just a stealth mode. You know, it's more effective being black. You know.
No, does it have like a studded leather glamour or something? You change his clothes the whole time?
Yeah, sure.
You will see is this.
He wouldn't let me like physically do it, so it's kind of bullshit.
As
Oh,
you all,
he wouldn't.
He wouldn't let me take alter self. It's kind of
No.
bullshit.
It's alter self. Will not get that at will.
I'm a robot.
doesn't
Cabda,
matter.
you said you wanted to study this thing?
I do Transformers, come on.
Yeah, does it look like a normal Hydra? Anything like
No.
giant spikes on its body?
I will go ahead and do this. Has
Just
7
looking for
heads.
things that are incongruent with what I know about Hydra.
Yeah. Whenever it walks, it's a lot thinner than some Hydras that you've seen. Its heads move around very slowly, and you see as a deer more or less juts by as one of the heads breathes a gout of ice, slamming into the deer and freezing it solid. As it walks up, and you see as all the heads just bite down and slowly crunch on the body.
Meta knowledge. Quick, well, the birth weapon's a cooldown. In game. Damn, that's scary.
You think it only has one breath weapon.
Well, at least one of them is a cooldown.
Here's the
least we
thing
know-
is, you guys are kind of squishy. I don't want you to get torched, so if it comes to it, I will stand in front of him and keep his attention if you guys attack him from far away behind or whatever.
I'm staying as far back as possible. So
Do you guys
Yeah.
think this is our single greatest threat today?
no.
There's definitely more than one of these.
Yeah. We want to see if there's any other ones in the area.
Do we get like money per head?
I think it's per monster at this point,
So we could farm the heads.
because they thought there was only one.
Just keep farming the heads, get one per head. This way.
The Hunters Guild ain't stupid. And they know it's a Hydra, so they're not gonna like, alright, for each head. No, they're not.
Alright, guys, is walking around, so maybe we should try to close in. I could go in front and get his attention if you guys want to.
I could banish it, by the way, just so you guys know.
Okay.
I've got an alternative plan as well for if we need to retreat.
We have 2 retreat plans.
Yeah, I can run real fast, so.
Yeah, I could just, as long as I can Hunter's Mark it before we engage.
So, quick question: does anyone have a diamond worth 300 gold?
No.
Okay.
Go ahead and do what you need, Jinya.
So, are we
You're
engaging
good
it
at
now?
the ambushes.
Also, Kabda, do you want to use your ability?
Oh, yeah. So I'll sit for. Thank you. I'll sit for about a minute and I'll watch it around. And, okay, so guys, what things do we want to know?
Everything.
I can ask for 2 things in relation to my own ability, so I can know like if its AC is higher than mine, or if its strength score is higher than mine, or its hit points, its level, things like that.
Just whether or not it's higher, or do we get the actual number?
Higher or okay, let me see. Tells you if your creature's equal, superior, or inferior in regards to your. So like my AC is 20, so I can tell you whether its AC is higher or lower than 20. My
That would be
hit points are
useless.
115 or something.
So that would determine which spells I use.
What?
If the AC would determine which spells I use.
Okay, so is its AC higher or lower than 20?
It is lower than 20.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay, what else do we want to know, guys?
I guess a mental stat. That would be a good thing to ask.
Okay, I can ask for strength, dex, and con, but not mental stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, poopy. I can also ask
What
for
kind of-
total class or fighter level class, but I'm pretty sure it's not a fight.
well, I read what kind of physical saves do you require them to be low at?
Yeah, what kind of saves you guys have?
I have con and dex saves optional.
Strength. Mainly Dex, a little Wisdom.
Alright, and my dex is 16, so we'll be asking if it's higher or lower than 16.
It is lower than 16.
Okay. Makes sense. I guess it has a whole bunch of heads and stuff. Cool. So I have used one of my... Or no, I only have one and know your enemy. Okay.
I could also potentially web
Oh
it.
wait, no. I can use as many times as I want. It just takes a whole minute. Okay.
Oops.
I could cover it in webs, so it gets stuck.
So just tell me when we engage, and I'll do my thing.
Alright. So now we
say,
know that stuff.
Junia's
is-
the ambush specialist, so they can go first.
Yeah. Do we want to set up anything like a diversion, or do you just want to run it?
Well, everyone get your plans ready.
Yeah, I don't know it well enough to pick out a good illusion to divert it.
That
Do you
might
guys
be a
want-
good idea.
Do you guys want me to web it so it stays still? Potentially.
It's a good
That
idea.
would be helpful.
Probably won't work, but you know. We've got-
This is a huge creature, so I'm pretty sure web has downsides because it's to creatures of a certain size. Oh, what do you want?
Doesn't say no.
Okay.
Well, anything stopping us, or can we go?
Is everyone set with what they want to do?
Okay.
I will. Why is it asking me to roll for Hunter's Mark? Oh, that's probably for the damage of it. But yeah, I Hunter's Mark it and I fire off 2 quick arrows.
You need to get within 60 feet of it to web it.
I'm just showing what it does.
Okay. And yeah, you were able to Hunter's Market. And what part are you webbing?
Probably like back area, like where its tail and like back legs are. I'm just gonna like jizz all over his ass.
Should we roll initiative then for our thingy?
Yeah, yes.
Could I stealthily do it as well?
Roll stealth. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I merged with the
Yay.
So
Oh, okay. It does see you.
my fucking god.
Yes. It has +8 to perception.
It has a lot of heads to feed it.
Yeah, I mean, it has a lot of eyes. Uh-oh.
Did you not
Right.
select your token, Junior?
I did not.
God damn it, Junior.
Idiot.
Edit your token.
Okay.
So I'm
Gosh. Junior's going first.
Jesus.
Oh my goodness. Oh, so does AL stand for something, or is it just Al because you're excited?
if it's it looks like AI if I don't do the capital L,
Ah,
so it just looks weird.
So that's still missing my gloom damage because that's not calculating correctly.
Why am I not seeing the fucking roll animation?
I believe Junior's rolls are all just getting whispered to the DM.
Yes.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
cheating. I see.
Then That is gloom damage. And this is Hunter's Mark.
All right. Add all of that for me.
Okay. I completely forgot about sharpshooter, so next time.
Wow.
And that
Or Ranger.
3d6 is.
Great Ranger.
Mm-hmm.
That 3d6 is what?
Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's Mark.
Hey, what? You upcasted it.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, okay. I get you.
It's just a decent.
Takes the 46. Alright. It's not happy.
God dang, that's a lot for like arrows.
And
Okay, I guess I can attack it again.
no, mainly because your owl friend gave away your sneak attack.
Oh, but I mean, I have first
Second.
initiative.
Yes.
I move forward, stealthed, and
Yeah, it's seen you.
yeah, me.
Yes. So it's there's no sneaking. Oh, sneak attack.
Yeah, but they would still have sneak, wouldn't they? 'Cause
It's aware of your presence, so it's not off guard. It's on guard.
you can make a deck save as well, by the way.
Yes.
It's like a fencing on guard.
And what is your saving throw?
13.
We'll make it.
It's not my saving throw. It's the Billy's saving throw. It's not mine. Not that bad.
You'll cast it on its tail, yeah.
Yeah, it's but
Do he got the booty? He don't.
Fill 20-foot cube on duration.
Okay, so what's happening?
Reading. The wave spell. Okay. Junior, go on ahead. Sorry. You have extra attack, yes.
I do.
That is a hit.
Woo, crit.
2 crits on this thing.
Whoa.
That's the normal one plus Hunter's Mark. And then crit plus Hunter's Mark.
That's a lot of math.
Whoa.
And I'll just roll the Hunter's Mark again for the Lydia bonus crit damage. So, there you go.
Oh yeah, +1.
Yeah, +1. Good job, Lydia.
She's there helping.
She's doing her damnedest.
do you get both side damage?
So you know how your name is DMGM? I read that as Dum Gum.
No. How you... Okay. Oh, so you have to
Give me
roll it?
Dum Gum.
Yeah, you have to roll it.
Do you add like the 2 and the 1 and +3 as well?
Oh yeah,
Wow.
because it's rolling. I'm a brute fighter. That's why there's 2 different types of damage.
Okay. Yeah. That's cool.
Junior in here tried to one-shot this thing.
That ain't gonna work.
No.
Now it is.
Actually, yeah, it's on my turn.
If that one shot the Hydra's a bitch.
I mean, that was like 102 damage.
Wow.
Everett, it is your turn. This creature is pissed.
I'm gonna Scorching Ray. I need to roll 3 attacks.
That's 1. Hey, wait, do you have advantage? I don't know.
I don't think I do.
I mean, did Everett succeed his hide action?
No. He rolled low.
No, I got a 2 + 2.
This is why you toggle advantage so you don't get depressed.
Yeah, that's what I do.
I keep it on all the time. This way, Rin
That's
can
32 fire damage.
Oof.
Because I know Hydras can't regenerate their heads if they take fire damage.
I watch enough Disney, and
Could you
Hercules
share
knows
that
this.
knowledge? Also, did it pass its dex though?
It did.
Okay.
And now it is. Everett, do you end your turn?
I'll try.
1 sec, I have to let the dog out.
Rin,
Yes.
I watch enough Hercules to know that Hydras are vulnerable to fire.
Actually, I just rolled really high on my regular Hydra nature check earlier.
I was talking about myself.
Oh. Yeah, that's my turn. I'm not going to use anything else for now. I'm out of range of it as far as I...
Alright.
Okay, I guess it's coffee break since letting out the dogs.
Yeah, I'll
I'm back.
Oh, never mind.
Oh shit!
Alright.
What's happening?
Cobb, that's your turn.
Okay.
General
So
consensus. Spread out.
Okay. So I am going to run over here. And then I'm going to take out. I'm going to summon my packed weapon. Just like reach out my hand and. But Beatrix, instead of being a greatsword this time, is going to be a heavy crossbow. And I'm going to shoot the bitch.
You fire.
Ooh.
Your crossbow.
Wow. Crit fail. Garbage.
You haven't never used Beatrix as a crossbow before, so just like summons. Wow, that's pretty cool. As you aim, you forget to load it. Just like shit.
Okay, and then as my extra one, I'm going to do it.
Wait, isn't it magic arrows?
Shh.
You just forget arrows are up there.
That hits.
That's supposed to happen. Okay.
This thing looks very hurt, guys. I don't appreciate how bad you treat me.
Let me depress that.
I mean,
You're gonna need
how
that.
could you predict Junior doing like 105 damage?
I did not. Think its mates nearby. All right. Is that the end of your turn, Kabda?
Yeah, that's the end of my. Oh wait, no. As my bonus action, I cast Hexblade's Curse. There, that's the end of my turn.
All right.
Should have done that first.
Yep.
I always forget to do that. Dang it. Okay.
All right. It's gonna.
It now runs away.
5, 10, 15. It's still in the ship, but it doesn't really matter.
If it passes, it's fine.
It's only lost one head so far. So as Junior just shoots off a head, don't question it. It happens.
Oh wait, I forgot to add the fire damage for Beatrix. 1 second. No,
Aim
it's
before
2d6. Okay.
999 fire damage for Beatrix.
No, it's 2d6.
And say I also burned off a head with my attack because it did over 25 damage, or at least I assume it did if it's running
Okay,
normal
so 14
Hydra for
altogether.
that.
Let me just add it onto the weapon.
Right. Now, everyone's in range.
It's a big old range.
That's a monstrous range.
That's pretty good.
I didn't see it, and I'm kind of glad I didn't. Because
Well, we're all in range. That's all you need to know.
Hey.
Yeah.
Wait, it's only difficult terrain if it fails.
Yeah, if they fail, yeah.
Okay. Now
Yeah, you can
everyone's in
totally-
range. Sorry, guys.
Let me move one more.
It has... Oh, 6 heads. It's got... It doesn't feel very happy about all of you, so... Juniors dealt the most damage. So... I'm sorry and not sorry.
We'll say I forgot to summon the bolts, not that I forgot to build them.
That's what we were saying.
Al, you haven't done
But it's magic.
anything, so it's not going to do anything to you. So
See, now my other DM, where I play a Pact of Blade Warlock, he won't let me summon ammo.
What?
I have to buy normal ammo
it kind of makes
What?
sense, but
for my
You
Pact
summon the
weapon,
weapon.
even if it's a bow or crossbow.
That's what I thought was going to happen, but I'm gonna welcome this magic ammo thing and not say anything about it.
I feel like it should have magic ammo, honestly.
You could also make
Sure.
because you can choose pack
DM's choice.
weapons at certain points, and one of your pack weapons could be arrows.
Alright,
Loopholes.
true.
Thank you for that idea. Now I can dip Warlock, bind a very OP arrow that I spent all my money on, and then just call it back every
No.
bonus as a bonus action.
Jesus. Just death arrows repeatedly.
See, this is what I mean when I call you guys metagamers and make fun of it.
I'm going. The Hydra will shoot 3 times at Junya, twice at Everett, and once at Kota.
Isn't one of his in cooldown? Because it shot the dude.
No, you killed it. Also,
No,
it was. It's been a minute recharging, so
What are you talking about?
yeah.
I don't suppose this counts as a magic spell, does it?
No.
Of course it
Damn.
does.
I need all of you to make deck saves, except for Al.
Hang on, my dog wants to come back in.
Okay.
Oh, I don't even save. Oh, that's...
Yeah, it's not
So
going
the-
to breathe
so
at
the-
you because you did nothing.
yeah,
So,
it's like
so the tree's not giving me any cover
No.
for this.
It will move if it needs to hurt you.
it has heads that can go like everywhere.
It's how Hydra
So-
be. Also, Everett, make 1 more deck save because 2 are heading towards you.
Because you
So
can
how
make
many-
rolls.
How many do I need to make?
Alright, you fail both. You need to make 3, Junya.
Hang on, I'm
Well,
I'm
I'm
gonna use
dead.
my Arcane Deflection to buff that second deck save to 20.
Okay. So you succeed 1. So make it, fail.
Oh, this is how Rin kills me off.
Oh no.
Make it. So you succeed 2 of them. So
It's 3 unavoidable damage sources.
ah,
Ah, you're
It might be
fine.
Dex None.
no, it's half. And Kabda, make one dex save.
Okay.
Kabda also apparently has resistance to cold.
Yeah.
Yep. Gotta love rock 6.
Oh, I thought it was a Dragonborn thing.
No.
I haven't seen Kabda's breath weapon, so.
So,
Yeah, I'm a copper dragon, so it's acid.
Clearly, can you see the picture?
Wait,
Oh, their skills don't actually have to correlate. That's the thing about Dragonborn.
alright. So, Kabda,
I was considering luckying that deck save.
you could.
Might be an idea.
Did I pass?
Yay!
If you lucky the dex save, you will just get a 16.
Oh,
Did I
never mind
pass?
then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But like, there's no. Yeah, that's why I said you could, but it won't do anything.
This is what
Yeah,
you're
Yeah, it
talking
seems like
about.
the save DC seems like 17.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, could be.
This is why you toggle. So don't get fucked with
At
that.
least I have faith I won't be one shot.
Kabda, you take 11 points of damage.
Okay.
Ev,
Not bad.
you take 2 of these blasts, and you saved against one of them. Yes.
I made myself save against one of them.
Jesus Christ! All right, you take 37 points of damage as 2 gouts of ice just slam into your chest. It's like you get cold real quick. And Julia, you saved against all of them. You luck bastard. Oh, you saved
No, I
against
didn't-
2 of them.
2.
Fuck yeah, shit.
It still takes time.
19.
Wait, unless he's got evasion. Bullshit, right?
So you saved against the 19 and the 16. Because going 1, 2, 3. Failed the second. So you take 9 points of damage. 8 points of damage. So,
46 total.
yes. I can't do math.
I am bloodied.
And
Oh no.
you hear as this creature screams. Like a bird. Not like a bird, but as close as a bird as it can get. Very loudly. It will end its turn.
Forward one. And then I'll throw both of my swords at it. And say go. Which activates them. Did you prepare my swords?
What? What?
Those pokey boys.
Is that little counter there the number of heads it has?
Yes.
Because we should have taken off 2 of its heads.
Yes, it
Right,
starts out
right.
with 7. It starts out
Yeah.
with 7 or 8. Let me double check.
Starts out with 7. Or I thought it said 7 or before we hit it.
Yeah, then I took a hit out, then Everett did like
I did like
Over 30
46
damage.
fire.
25 damage in a single attack. These aren't your average Hydra.
Question.
Answer.
Would my swords get advantage off each other?
No. I think we've talked about this.
What
But we didn't
class
talk
is
about-
L playing?
We didn't talk about flanking. Like the swords flanking each other.
No, because they are not its own person. So I will say no. They will not gain advantage.
That's what I'm trying.
They're doing a little chop.
Did they hit 17?
Both of them do hit.
Yeah. And then I'll end play. God damn it.
One of them will hit. Yes.
I see. 18, 23, 33.
Yes.
Yeah,
Alright, it is very low. So, Junior.
I will blink 20 feet back and shoot it.
You pew pew. Roll your dice. Now that doesn't hit. It casts super shield.
it casts fuck off.
Both of those hit.
It's just like, how is your health so low? I don't remember.
How do you want to do this?
An arrow in each of the remaining unscathed heads.
You do so. Each arrow
I'm gonna go-
piercing the head. So, finally,
I mean-
slip.
Preserve the trophy as much as possible.
That can be done. As it falls to the ground.
And I proceed to use second wind.
However, how much HP are you on?
I'm at 19.
Jesus.
Yikes.
I got some ointment. From the.
I'll just use a prestidigitation to just warm myself and get the ice off.
Yes.
Same.
That
Yeah.
icicles off your nose.
You all feel
Uh,
very.
And it's 19 out of 56. Not 4. Remember we fixed it?
Oh shit! Yeah.
Because that one time I got one shot because there's like 3 different things calculated wrong.
Ugh.
There we go.
Okay, initiative's over and I go collect my arrows.
So you collect all of them.
Potions, you should take some.
Let's see something.
It could wait for now. I don't know if we're going after the other one right away.
Alright.
I can give
Okay.
give someone a rub down if they need it.
Just I don't know if you're gonna take another one of those icy blasts.
With your very high investigation check. this
Wait a
creature-
fucking second.
Yeah.
15 plus that would 18 have saved.
Yes. Yes, it would have.
How much HP do I have?
No,
Did I-
you do not remember this. It's not my fault you don't remember.
You
Fuck
forgot-
you, Ren.
That's
It's
the same
how it
reason I died,
works.
remember? I died because I forgot my arcade deflection.
I'm not gonna remember your stuff for you. It's your job.
You got one job.
You got one job, and it's to survive. And if you don't survive, that's you fail.
Yeah.
And with that, 29 investigation, you find out this is a female and it is pregnant. Wait,
Oh,
Feels bad.
are the babies still alive?
well, it's an egg. So the egg is, well, very soon it was going to be birthed.
Could we harvest
Lady.
the egg?
Yeah.
You could harvest the egg.
We should do that, and then potentially have a pet Hydra.
You got it.
Sure.
So this is just some kind of unheard of ice hydra, huh?
Yes, you've never seen one of these. You've never read about any Hydra that could breathe ice, and whenever you start searching it, it is cold to the touch. You would think its blood is freezing. It is strange.
Can we harvest scales from it?
It doesn't really have scales, it just has a tough hide.
Could we harvest that hide?
You could, if you roll high enough.
I would like to do.
You gotta skin the hydra.
Or if anyone's better than me, which they probably are.
Definitely, well, probably not me. Depending on what kind of role.
So, as you all start doing all this, one of you roll survival with advantage.
Oh yeah, that's not me.
Yeah, not me. Not me. Definitely not me. Got a sleight of hand, maybe.
Mine's not that great.
On survival? I mean, if someone helps me, I can do it.
I have a +1.
I only have a 3.
0.
+7.
Yeah, I think this is pretty clear who's doing it.
Possibly.
Ow.
Is someone giving me a hand?
It's ow.
I can give you a
Sure,
hand.
I'll carry her on my shoulder so she can see in the trees and stuff.
I give you a hand, and then I hold up my hand for a high five.
I will say, Junya, if you assist, you will have the advantage.
Give him an advantage anyway.
Yeah, I know. Shut up.
Yep.
Alright. So, with that, you're able to skin. It'll take a long time to skin. I mean, a long time, because this creature is huge.
Like a short rest.
It'll take a few hours. And it depends on what. Are you skinning everything about this creature?
Like enough to make a sweet set of armor. I feel like.
So just high. Okay. So it would take you about 4 hours. Just
Should get some of those teeth too.
Yeah, teeth, obviously.
You could also, Junya, roll a roll a intelligence check with advantage.
Can I help
God.
for double advantage?
No.
Okay.
Double advantage doesn't exist.
Oh, okay, my GM does.
Why-
Oh,
If
sure.
you say
Why me?
if you say it exists, it exists.
No,
Why do I have to roll the fucking intelligence check?
because you're the only real member of the Hunters Guild here.
I'm not a smart man. Oof, neither are you
Never
apparently.
mind. You do not know.
Like, Ren, for future reference, if you ever want to ask me to make an intelligence check, just don't.
Yeah.
You never know. You have a
Like, I don't know. I don't know what you're expecting from me.
you had
I've
a
told you this multiple
50%
times.
chance to actually get this because the DC was 10.
Get fucked.
That hurts. Oof.
But all right. As you skin it, you're able to skin it. Do you want to take anything else except for the hide?
Does it happen to have horns?
It does not have horns. The token does not completely represent this.
Are we taking the
So-
That's why I asked.
The teeth and the breath sacs.
Teeth.
Do we want to take the egg?
Yeah, the egg,
Eggs.
definitely. Is it just one egg? Is there like 12?
Yes, there is only one, and the breath sacs as you try to take them out burst.
Ow.
You will take
Next time.
damage.
Even with a 22.
Even with the 22.
Jesus.
Guys, we can make scrambled Hydra tomorrow.
You could not.
You take 7 points of cold damage.
I feel like not eating this scrambled Hydra would be a good idea, because it's not really a way of cooking it.
I mean, we could always keep it and hatch it.
Yeah, we're definitely hatching it. So. 100%.
I'm gonna grab a couple teeth as well for study, specifically like a couple of the sharp ones and a couple of the flat ones.
The second set. Alright.
And
I
so we got
feel-
like what, a 4-hour rest.
Yes.
I feel so awkward because Junie is like harvesting all of this and then Everett just comes. Mine?
There's 7 heads full of teeth. I mean, I'm sure there's plenty.
There's a few.
Yeah, we just need a total amount.
You will end up getting, with your roll, probably end up getting about 100 teeth. 120 teeth.
Sweet. Sounds like a club.
You could go ahead and
Spice
add
up.
about 25 pounds of hide, enough to make hide armor.
Just one set.
About 2.
Ooh.
I was about to say, like, Jesus fucking Christ, 25 pounds only makes 1 set of leather armor. Ouch.
But wastage. You want that sweet line up the back. So
You will also. Is
It
there
would be
anything-
cold resistant Hydra leather armor.
We don't know that because more common magical like creatures, their properties kind of get lost on death most of the time.
I don't know if I'm a smart enough boy to know that for sure.
You have an intelligence of 20. Yes, you are.
Okay. That is accurate about that it'll lose its cold resistant properties, or
You think so? Most magic creatures do.
So Ren, how many teeth total, and then Everett, how many teeth are you taking?
I figured I was just taking like 2 of each of the different sets
So
for
Jim,
study.
you have 116 teeth.
I assume you should put them in the bag of holding. Just a giant amount of teeth.
I think Everett is keeping their stuff on them for study.
But I'm
Is
saying the rest.
Is there anything else?
He gets
Yeah.
like almost killed by this giant wave of frost, and he's like, interesting, and he writes it down.
Yeah.
Now, while you all are doing this, is anyone keeping watch?
Sure.
I'll be keeping my eyes out for
Sure.
most of the time while I'm not looking at the teeth,
All right. Just one
since
of
I'm
you.
not
I'm
actively
not
getting or
actually
anything.
doing anything, so I can watch.
Oh, one of you roll perception with advantage.
Hey.
Okay, so Kabda. Once about the 4 hours are up, you do start to see another one of those Hydra coming closer to you. It's a distance away, maybe about 150 feet away, but it's coming close.
You guys are healed up?
Hey guys, there's something's coming.
Are you guys all healed up? Because
Oh, I'm up to 36 HP now. I burned all my hit dice.
do you need
I will
more?
drink.
I'm gonna
That's a good
potion.
question.
Hey, from the west, there's another one coming. We maybe want to spread out.
Do you guys need more help?
I just figured out how to change it. Never mind.
I'll give you a rub down. If you want some more, you want.
I'll be fine.
It's healing ointment.
Sure.
I'm just being weird.
Which direction is it coming from? Okay. So we're aware of this, and we know.
Yes, Kabda has said.
Can is this the last thing we're going to be facing today, or
Who knows?
I don't know.
Good. Who knows?
That's metagame.
no? I mean, like we've studied this thing. Like the tracks, are there more than 2 tracks?
Everett
Like
only
sets?
detected 2.
That was only in the area he can see.
Okay.
So
Well,
yeah, it's a coming, guys. Maybe we want to spread out.
so I am marking this thing with my oath bow.
Doesn't your oath bow yell whenever you do that?
No, it's a phrase I need to say, but I don't need to yell it at it.
Yeah.
It's a phrase I softly say to the bow.
Just whisper.
Alright.
And the moment it gets within 90 feet of me, I hunter's mark it. But I'm not getting fucking closer than 90 feet from it.
Oh wow, I could be like twice as far away actually.
Yo,
Hide
stop!
those.
What the? Why are you bringing it even closer?
Because it's
I
walking
didn't-
towards
hey.
you.
Yeah, I said at 90 feet I hunter's mark it, and we are more than likely engaging it.
Yes, and Al has not moved, so...
I'm stepping in the train.
Okay, roll stealth.
I did. I got 19.
Okay. Where? Oh, okay, there. It did not show up for me. Then it did. When you...
And as soon as I see it, I'm gonna cast Hexblade's Curse.
Yeah, this
Oh,
thing
wait,
is.
no. We need a long rest? I can't remember.
Yes, you
This
need
thing
a
is.
long rest.
Poopy. No, I can't.
This
Never mind.
is.
I'm
Oath bow
hiding in
mark,
this tree for the moment.
as well as. Whoa. Wait a second.
I rolled a 20 on stealth to just hide over in this tree for the moment.
Alright. Junior, are you hiding too?
Yes.
Good, roll stealth. Gabda, are you hiding?
Should I hide, guys?
Would you hide?
I'm not good at hiding. I feel like it's not worth it. I'll just take out my
I mean, I'm
crossbow
not good
and
at it
kinda
either.
hold it up.
That would be meta, though, right?
I mean, I get a disadvantage on stealth, so...
Oh, that's true. I have a +2, but I at least have a regular shot.
So yeah, I'll just stay here. Chill out.
Alright. It sees all of you.
Whoa.
It'd be
Rolled
garbage.
a
Okay.
12
Crazy.
on its perception check. It has a
+8.
+8, yes.
Well, I don't need to be hiding to have advantage anymore. So, is it okay if I since it's quite fucking obvious this thing knows where everyone is? Can each of us do something as it's approaching?
It's making its stride quicker as it sees its dead mate. Here, wait, let me go ahead and delete everyone from the initiative, and everyone re-roll. Just roll again and change your initiative.
Fuck's sake. Get some real good initiative.
It's always like this.
I don't need to change mine.
At least I'm not like Palau and have negative initiative.
Yeah, I mean you dumped your dex because of the natural armor.
Yeah. Plus I'm a turtle, so like it would make sense to not be.
Like you're a turtle.
My other character's a turtle, and
Oh right.
she's got
Okay.
-1.
Yeah, you don't need the dex at all.
Yeah, so I just dumped it.
What you do? That's why if you do turtle, you do strength based monk every time.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
'Cause it's fine.
So
Yes,
Hmm.
Junior, it is your go.
I will action surge, and I will vortex, all with advantage plus.
Hits. Hits. Hits.
I mean, I would say sharpshooter for all of this, but I only called it by the last one,
Yep.
so only the last one gets sharpshooter. Okay, so that's 2 normal hits and 1 crit hit again.
Yes.
And the crit hit's gonna be weird because I need to roll it, and then I need to roll. Oh, I need to roll. Just let me get these out of the way. The 2 hunters mark. And then for the last one, I need to roll the damage again. Okay, I just need to get the dice. So it's a D8 plus 4d6 plus a d4 that needs to be rolled extra.
Good lord.
And then a
That's
plus
a
10
lot
for
of
the sharpshooter.
damage.
Rangers OP.
It's 95 damage.
Oh boy.
It's alright.
Oh, okay. I might missed a couple things, I guess.
Second.
And then I use Zephyr Strike as a bonus action and run 60 feet back.
Smarts.
Off the game board. If we were at a table, you would just set it in your lap, like.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm 60 feet back from there.
I was gonna say I'm moving like down to here on
60
my
feet
next
back.
turn.
Guys, come back. Where you going?
So how many heads did it lose?
It lost. Only.
Probably 2.
Yes.
Wait, am I missing an attack there? Because 4 attacks.
Did you
I don't really mind if you missed one because I only got to go once in the last
Yeah, I'm missing an attack.
one.
Yeah, I only see 3 attack rolls.
Like, why are you rolling the thing and then also rolling a d20?
He has elven accuracy. That is advantage plus.
So he's got double advantage.
More or less. That's the only way that you could get it.
So the bullshit.
Yep.
That's another crit. I think it's dead.
It's not dead yet.
Could be.
One of you will be though. It's still
Ah.
alive.
The Hydra got another crit on the Hydra though, just like another 40 damage.
That's more than 40 damage.
So, we're never gonna fight another normal enemy again, Pat.
I'm only doing this because he breath weaponed me 3 fucking times in one turn.
Well,
This one didn't do anything to you.
yeah, this one didn't.
His wife
Totally.
breath weaponed you 3 times. in one turn.
Actually, this is exactly my feelings towards Hydras right now.
He looked at me funny. Get him.
Oh, don't worry.
Just
The
barely.
2/7 head.
Yeah. Oh, since I actually, because I did Zephyr Strike before the last attack, it's plus this as well. So it's 182 damage.
I have to scroll up 3 times to get past your current turn.
My bad.
All right, guys, how do you feel about fighting level 20 creatures? Every creature from player class.
Is it dead?
No. It has
Well, I'm
207
60
HP.
I'm 60 feet. I'm 60 feet away, and it is heavy aggro on me while I'm zapping, throwing it a middle finger.
Yeah, but it's not that stupid. It sees people. And it
No,
knows
I'm an
it's going to die.
I feel like I should have advantage because I'm currently black.
No. 20,
I feel like I
25,
should.
30.
So,
Mm-hmm. How you doing, Everett?
I have a question though, Al. How are you using 2 bonus actions in a single turn?
Looking scrumptious.
wait, what? I'm not.
Oh, the dancing swords.
That's special songs.
Yes, they were specially enchanted.
Oh, more homebrew.
No, come
Kind
on.
of. But
Look who's talking.
it's
Come
just an
on.
item. Right? It's
Homebrew was forced upon me.
Wait,
Forced
it's
upon
not
you.
dead.
It's not dead yet.
of course it's not
What?
fucking dead. Jesus, calm down.
How the fuck
That was
is it?
suck. I haven't even got to do 1 turn.
Okay, so it's it rolled higher HP than the other one, I guess.
No, both of them have 207 HP.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just someone didn't gloom the last time.
Wait,
Hey,
does this creature have dark vision perchance?
These two.
that feels good moment when you shoot off 3 heads of a creature in one turn.
Al, I need you to make 2 dex saves, and Everett, I need you to make 2 dex saves.
Why is it even attacking me?
Because Junior's
I'm
way
over
too
here
f-
hiding in the tree.
It's too far away. And you're the closest human creature nearby. Al, you save against 1. Everett, you save against 1, but fail. Alright, so, Everett, you're first. So you take 10, and then 18, so 28 points of damage. And Everett, you take...
Wait, 28 for me.
You said Everett, you're first.
So,
Did I? I meant
Yes.
Al. Whoops.
Okay.
Either one, it's okay.
So I take 12. And then
12 and then 12, so 24.
I'm down to 12.
Oh,
Shit.
Right.
12 and 12. Better watch out.
so guys, I guess it's a good thing I did what I did.
And it
Uh,
I feel like it would be funny if I put Guardian of Faith on it, but you know.
you can
I'm
heal
not-
it to full, and it will like you. So Everett, it is your turn.
I'm tempted to kamikaze fireball it because I'm angry, but at the same time, I might actually one-shot myself.
Yeah, you would.
fireball ain't that big.
Kamikaze fireball. What?
Sounds like a really strong cocktail.
It sounds
I mean,
like
I could have run up at it with my movement. Misty stepped into like 1 foot range and just fireballed at the floor.
I mean, because if you
But
mix a
I'm just gonna fall back.
kamikaze and fireball, then you get the kamikaze fireball.
You know fireball range, right?
Yeah, you miss.
You don't have to like do it at your feet.
You hit. You miss. You could just fireballed it.
Cast it as a 3rd level, so I get an extra ray.
Alright, you miss. You only hit one.
Can I lucky the last one?
No.
I know I can, but
This is why you don't do that toggle.
you're gonna keep saying that, and none of us are gonna listen to you. I hope you know that.
Well, someone has listened to me because they do it anyway.
Kabda.
All right, I'm gonna go. Oh, and then I'm gonna cast Armor of Agathis on myself. And then I'm
level?
going to. What?
What level?
1. That's all I have. And
Oh,
You lagged.
Everybody.
there we go.
I just looked at Discord. Yeah, it was sucking real hard.
Mine was like awaiting endpoint for like 30 seconds. Okay, and then as my oh wait, no, that wasn't an attack. Yeah, that's
Wait,
it then.
How many levels of Warlock do you have?
How many? I have 2.
Oh, okay.
I'm a BB. Wait, I think I'll use my bonus action.
Hey, if you have 2, how do you have a packed weapon?
Lol.
Because here.
Because
By obtaining the pact weapon, I became a warlock.
Oh, okay.
It's like lore
You've
reasons.
just got a form-changing weapon rather than a packed weapon.
Yeah,
Like a form-changing hex blade.
yeah.
let's go.
Well, it wasn't form changing until I got the Eldritch Invocation. But that can be retconned. Anyway, so yeah, and then my bonus action, I will not do anything. Okay.
Alright, so you just cast Armor of Agathis?
Yeah. I'm getting as close as I can, but that's not very.
Alright, so Al.
Just it's gonna be funny because I'm gonna need a strength save, correct? That's
Oh,
disappointing.
Something it's good at. Ah, something it failed.
It's 18 damage.
18 damage?
Yep.
Alright.
Gonna trash. And bonus action. I roll. Touch myself.
The fuck spell is that?
Arms of Hadar.
He's nasty.
Yeah.
It's a great AoE. But yeah.
Wait, you have to be within 10 feet of it to use that.
Shit.
Yeah, walk up to it.
Go melee the Hydra with your floating swords.
Oh no, I have to be inches away from it actually. Shit, no, I don't do that. Because it has to be, it's all surrounded me.
Yep.
10 foot away. Okay, no, I can't do that.
It's not black tentacles.
Yeah, no, it's not black tentacles. I just forgot what it does. I forgot ranges. Can't
Then Then Rin has a flashback to the tentacle goblin.
No.
I'll just witchbolt it instead.
Bean, I hope you know the tentacle goblin is still coming back eventually.
There's an 18 hit.
It does. See, now, doing 18 damage left it with only 1 HP, but guess what? You did 21 this time, so.
How did it do 4d12? Oh, did you cast it as a high level?
I'm a warlock.
Got it.
How do
So-
you want to do this?
Just witchbolt.
Oh, yes, with Witch Bolt. Yeah. Well, damn.
I shoot off its tail.
Alright, you do that. As you fire, slamming
So weak
into
spot,
the tail
guys.
and exploding the tail off due to the electricity. It falls over. Tears in
Less
its
trophies this time,
eyes.
guys.
As it dies.
Trying to garner sympathy for a creature that's abomination.
It's a
So
monstrosity.
touch.
There's a difference. Abominations and monstrosities.
Well, I mean, did we have a short rest while we were cutting the other one?
Yup.
You don't need a short rest. Just chill out. Go to the next one.
I'm gonna cast Locate Creature again to make sure there's no others within 1,000 feet.
There's 500 of them surrounding you right now.
That's
No, there are no more. You get the slyest hint of one in that egg.
Let's say if there were legitimately more of them, I would just start casting Teleportation Circle right now.
I'm gathering my arrows.
Stealth Hydra jump from the trees.
solid Hydra.
Level 20 rogues, man.
Each mouth has a tiny little dagger.
Yeah. Terrifying.
It multi-class into fighter to action surge, so it's 7 attacks goes into 14 attacks.
14 breath weapons.
It also multi-class into paladin, so every attack is a smite.
I'm gonna grab, another set of 4 teeth from this one to compare.
Alright.
So is someone helping me with the survival check? Like a help action?
I would.
Voodoo.
I thought Junia had the better survival. Yeah. Or, yeah, Junia.
Yeah, but I'm helping. Doesn't matter what mine is. Mine could be real bad, but if I'm helping, it's still advantage or something.
Yeah, help action. It's a thing.
Thanks.
I'm just holding things.
Alright. So 21, same thing. You can get about 25 pounds of hide. You can get 116 teeth.
We should get a set of group armor.
50 pounds of Hydra leather, and
I think we have enough.
232.
So with a 14 nature, could I determine if that egg actually needs to stay cold?
Yup, it does.
Just use logic.
Prestidigitation.
No, it needs to think. These creatures are cold to the touch. Like,
I
their
wrap it up in
blood
leather.
is cryo temperature.
Bag of holding.
That will kill it.
Okay,
No,
so
no, wait.
we
Inside of an egg. It doesn't need to break.
we take some of the leather and we put some of the creature's blood and meat on the inside, and then wrap it up in the leather with the egg on the inside.
Think about this, guys. Do we really want a baby Hydra?
Yeah.
Why?
You could probably sell it for a lot of money or tame it, possibly.
So Kevda, think about it this way: what would be better as a guard dog than having a Hydra with a collar on each of its necks, each one with a different name?
That sounds volatile and dangerous. But if you really want it, I'll.
I'll let you name each of the heads.
Fine.
If we could find some water, I can freeze it. Unless DM's gonna let me use shape water on blood.
You cannot. No, there's no blood bending here.
Too much iron.
I mean, water's 80%. Blood is 80% water, but I can understand why you say that.
Yeah.
Could you extract the water from the blood?
No.
I can extract the water from the grass.
How about
No.
this? I use prestidigitation to clean the blood, like clean the water that's in the blood, so
No.
the blood particle goes away.
The egg is dead.
Oh,
It has
so
died. It is now dead. Well. Darn.
Actually, or are you playing?
Well, it's going to die in about 2 hours, unless you can get it to cryo temperature.
Well, it said,
Cryo,
like,
or is just like frozen good enough?
Cryo. The legitimate name of these creatures are cryo hydras.
well, I said take like
Crydras.
blood and meat from it, which is, as you said, absolutely fucking freezing. Put it around the egg and then wrap it up in some of the leather. Would that work? Is that working?
Possibly.
if only we could cast the armor back of this on the egg.
Wait, Kevna, you have armor Magnus on. Hug the egg.
Okay.
You
Sure.
hug the egg. You were cold.
Last
I have
round.
never felt more paternal.
Yeah.
You don't know if it's working or not, Kabda, but
Yeah, I'm busy cutting up some of the flesh so we can actually. You know what? I'll cut up some of the flesh of the female, like where the egg was, and use that to wrap it up.
okay. Roll. Trying to roll a medicine check.
Can I help?
Medicine?
Yes. You can roll.
If it's medicine, then
help.
someone else can do it, and I'll help. There we go.
All right. You suspect that this should keep it cold for at least a day or two. The heat is leaving the body. Well, the meat of the creature. Not super quick, but quick enough.
Okay. Oh, you just drew. Oh. Oh my god, that was so quick. I love it.
Each head is a tiny dagger.
Thanks, I'll be here all day.
The 1 minute sketch.
Yeah.
Hold up, I need to find my DMs with my friend.
I forgot its tail, but oh well, too.
Its tail's just behind it. You can't see it.
Yeah, it's also holding a dagger. I want you to know that.
So, my friend sent me this a few days back, and it's actually very appropriate for the session. Hydra be like.
All right. So,
Take a short rest, right?
yes.
Oh, a short rest, you say? Let me quickly roll my second wind again.
How much stuff did I have? I have
I'm
so much
out
stuff.
of hit dice, so I'm just gonna wait till we get back to town.
Oh, I'm rolling second wind. I'm not rolling hit dice.
But if we take
Yeah,
a short
I'm-
rest, like,
That's my only healing
what
is my
happens
hit
when
dice.
you run away and make the thing shoot the wizard?
Eh, I lived.
I'll just kill you. What the fuck?
I I like the head, the leftmost head the most.
Me too. That was my favorite one.
Yeah, I cure wounds the person that had real low health. Real good roll there. Just
So Everett, you heal 14 points of damage.
14?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
you...
confused
Wait,
by
what?
it did, though.
Do you cast it twice?
No, you
No, I'm
cast it at
four.
higher level.
Like 4th level. But why did it only do... How many dice did it do? I'm so confused.
It
It
rolled.
did
Uh,
3d8.
You rolled 3d8, then also the normal cure ones.
Oh, 5, 1, 1. Yay. And then... Jesus Christ. It's great.
So is that 14 or?
Yeah, that's 14. Well, for you.
Okay.
Just so you know, Junia, off of sheer just willpower, has willed her injuries to close by this point. Through second winding like 3 times.
She's like...
She's back up to like 71 out of 74 HP.
I can't remember what health I was at. That's the thing.
Alright. As you reach Lunder.
Now do.
Yeah, you reach back to the town. About now being close to night. Maybe 6 in the afternoon.
Oh, partly on the way back, Junia is just gonna look very tired. Been a long day.
Captain looks tired, but because you didn't get to stab anything.
But you did like stand all like back the entire time.
And I was trying to move closer, but I only got one turn each time.
I'm sorry.
Archers.
Maybe we should start closer.
But as you reach town, what do you all do?
During our trip, I'm just continually casting either Ray of Frost or using Prestidigitation to just chill down our little egg sack as much as I can. I don't know which one is actually going to work better.
Ray of Frost will work a lot better.
Cool. Yeah, I spam Ray of Frost just like a bee continuously.
Alright. So as you reach Lunder, the town is slowing down. People are still working, building houses, so on like that. But do you go to the tavern? Do you go to anywhere?
Did we want to go to a place that can make armor for us all? So we can get some team armor. Team Hydra.
I really think that's a cool name. See, guys, we've been trying to think of a name since day one, and no one thinks of any good names. Finally, Team Hydra is a good
And then
name.
all of our followers can be like, Hail Hydra.
And we'll have a little mascot. We'll say, Hail Hydra, and we'll just hold up this baby Hydra. It'll be really good.
Cult of the Hydra. You can, well, if you have enough believers, you can make a Hydra god if you really wanted to.
No, we are the gods. We just kill Hydras.
Well, no, you'll say Hail Hydra. They'll hail the Hydra. They'll worship the Hydra.
Yeah, but we're the Hydra with the many heads of Hydra.
Yeah, but the Hydra is the Hydra.
Dude,
We're
I feel like
a
just
Hydra with 4 heads.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you're not
That's the best Hydra.
So
It will be comical if this Hydra that we're raising as a pet and a companion now turns into a Hydra god with the shenanigans we're doing.
It'll probably kill you all due to you killing its parents.
It doesn't know
It doesn't
that.
have to know that.
If it becomes a god, yeah, it will.
But if we brainwash,
It's a god.
We may have killed its parents, but we saved it and raised
what
it.
if
They
when
might
it's
look
born,
favorably on that.
what if when it's born, we tell it wears
In what?
What if we tell it that we're its parent?
Then you're just.
I mean,
It'll know
From
the
the
truth
very-
if it accepts the godhood, though.
I mean,
Well, I don't know.
from the get-go, how about we just be honest and tell it if we didn't do it, someone else would have, but at least we saved it.
If they attacked us.
Legitimately? Yeah, it did attack us, but we just don't have to say who attacked first. But I mean, we were sent to take care of it. If we didn't do it, someone else would have. So it was just a matter of time anyway.
So only one of them attacked us. So
One has multiple heads, so I can say they.
So, how big is this egg? I'm just curious.
It's fairly large, about the size of your arm. Well, not your full arm, about forearm to tip of hand.
Guys,
Okay.
you gay.
Yeah, I'm gonna set up like a wash basin and place it in there and freeze the water.
All right.
Using Ray of Frost so that it has to thaw out normally. Like, it has to try to melt normally instead of trying to, like, Shape Water has like the 1 hour limit on freezing.
All right. You do so. You have added time to its life meter. But you all do not know how long it has till it hatches.
I mean, do we have anyone we could talk to? Contact maybe? Or advice on this?
A creature that no one's ever seen before, you would automatically suspect to know.
Boone!
giant trolls.
You can manipulate
Frost
I could
giants.
ask my sister. She's conjuration. She might know about this.
Do you guys know any frost giants?
No.
Actually, Nox does.
We do.
Rats.
No, we don't.
The Nox is gone.
Nox is gone. But he does know a frost giant.
So we're gonna get armor major for all of us.
I'd prefer if we do it in a larger city. That way we can actually make it good armor instead of just
Oh, sure.
leather in the shape of a vaguely humanoid suit of armor.
I've just joined this team, but I want it right now, so but I can hold on.
Alright. So, I will need to go ahead and wrap it up, guys. So, whenever you reach Lunder, heading back towards Everett's,
I've officially named it the Cryo Hydra, since we don't actually know that.
alright.
Hydra.
The Hydra, yeah. I wiped out an obvious.
If we make it cry, it'll definitely be a Hydra.
Jesus.
Shouldn't do that.
Oh god! Imagine the thing crying like a baby crying, but it's like 7 times louder
Yeah,
because 7 babies at the same
Seven
time.
babies crying.
it's crying icicles.
Yeah, just like breathing ice everywhere.
temper tantrums, man, from cryohydras. Everyone in town turns into a popsicle. What at that?
Mhm.
It only does 1d4 on its breath weapon. Well, it's that big, that small.
Still,
Real quick,
that's enough to kill someone.
it's not
A commoner, yeah. Just put it in Wall of Force timeout.
Oh, you go.
Actually, wait. The save DC for its breath overall is that small. It's just like abysmal.
Oh, I could banish it.
You could banish it.
Go
For a
back
minute.
from whence I came.
Yeah, you could banish
If it
this
can't-
creature if you really want to.
And just
I'm saying
put
if
it
it
into a
can't-
harmless demi-plane for 10 minutes.
For a minute, actually.
Yeah, but
1
the
minute.
issue with that is we don't know if it comes from a different plane. If it does, then it just gets gone forever.
Yep.
That's why I
That's-
asked
that's
my
the risk.
conjuration wizard sister.
It's the risk you take when you banish a creature.
And also,
Yeah, I don't.
your sister
Go
would
ahead.
have sent back, not immediately, but close. She has never heard of anything like that, or her archmage. They would love to study it, though.
Well, I mean, if they help us keep it alive and raise it, then they can study its life cycle while we keep it.
Yeah, I was gonna like jot down. We have an egg. It needs to stay cold, like extremely cold. If they have any ideas, we're in London.
They do. We'll just have to come to them.
Didn't you say they're in Tolly?
I think so. Double check on where the Archmage of Conjuration is.
Hey, Bean.
Oh no, she's on Ionis Island.
Hmm?
According to what you sent me before, Rin.
Yes, there you go.
Oh, Ionis Island.
Here's a Roomba that pushed a cat underneath the couch or underneath the chair.
So she is there. You could go there and
I don't have the thing for Ionis Island, sadly. The sigil sequence.
No, if we're done, I can I should probably go.
yes, I'll say, returning back to London, you all will get paid. They will pay you 10,000 and 12,000 gold pieces.
Whoa.
Each? Wow.
Not each.
Oh,
To
damn.
split evenly.
So yeah, 3,000. Wait, are there 5 of us?
Yeah.
No.
No, it's just 4. Unless we're already counting the Hydra.
The Hydra doesn't get coins yet.
Not yet.
If it's 12, then it'll be 3,000 each. 'Cause that's...
So 300 platinum each.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for the session. It was a lot of fun.
Thank you.
I'm
Thanks
sorry,
for killing
guys.
the Hydras, Judy.
Sorry.
Bye.
Bye.
See you guys around.
All right. See you all.
See ya.